What's up, YouTube? Hey, Mark. Glad you're here. I know I'm a little bit late getting on, and I was on the phone with Miss Crystal. I still got her on the phone here, so she's fixing to. I know she'll be jumping in here in just a minute. Yep, I got to get the computer set up. Yep. Oh, how's everybody doing tonight? All right, a few minutes, sweetie. All right. Bye. Bye. Oh, been a long day. Oh man. Yeah, no, my little competition's on tonight. I ain't about them. Oh. So how you doing, Mark? I gotta get the link and everything out there. There we go. Because I know she'll want that. All right. Hey, Mike. How you doing? Appreciate you stopping by. Oh. Oh. I just got through sharing that thing you posted on Facebook a little while ago, and I was telling Crystal about it. She laughed. Yeah, she'll be here in a few minutes. I barely got home in time to do things. I had to go do a little bit of shopping. I was rushing at work, and it's like, oh man, doing all that painting. We had an order for 540,000 screws. Did got that all completed, and was even working on one for 4.3 million screws. Yeah, that's true. But I figured, I'd wait, wait and do this until get a few people. I think everything's gonna be green, but yeah, I'll wait till get a few people in here to watch this. So how you doing, Mike? I know. I know y'all been missing me. I've been so busy and everything. Uh, what I'm trying to figure out is I've been looking at the U.S. General toolboxes and wanting to get one of those. And right now I'm trying to decide between the 44 or 56 inch. I like both of them. Both of them have their advantages over the other, besides price. Um, it just fact is I wound up. Yeah, I know, Mike. I, I've been so busy lately. Getting home till about 7:30, almost 8 o'clock at night. I'm so tired. I come in, I'm out. Because we've been having the storms and everything be rolling through. It's like it totally messed up my internet the other night too. But no, I'm trying to figure out which one I want to get as far as 44 or like I said 56. I mean, there's about $300 difference between the two just to have an extra 12 inches. So I mean, is it worth paying extra $300 for an extra 12 inches wider? With all the comparison, because the one thing I like about with the 56 is that on every single drawer you have that little lever you actually have to slide over to actually unlock it to open. You don't have that on the 44 inch. Yeah, well, I definitely tell you, I'm not going icon. Uh-uh. I can't afford. I'd like to have that. That is a nice toolbox, but I can't afford something like that. No, $1,900 or basically $2,000 for a bottom box alone. Uh, I don't make that kind of good money. I make good money. I don't make that good of money. Hey Frank, dropping in, appreciate it. But there she is.
Hi guys, sorry, my kid went to the grocery store and he got me a Coke. So, but he also surprised me.
Oh, what do you do? Oh, cheese balls.
Gigantic cheese puffs.
Yeah.
The last 3 times I've bought these,
Oh
I
crap! Oh crap! Oh crap!
yep,
Jehu's in the house.
yay. Hi Jehu, hi Mike,
Yeah.
Frank, and Mark. Is
Yep.
that everybody in chat?
Hey, don't forget to say hi to Chris. Hey, well, you missed somebody.
Oh, who? Besides you?
Sky.
No. Huh?
You forgot Crystal and Sky.
Oh no, I don't count. Yeah, Frank, I like the 44, but I hate that green color. Lick.
Yeah, what's real funny is last week I was telling her about it, and she's going, "You ain't got it loaded up." He says, "You didn't buy it yet."
And then I saw the
once
color.
she saw the color, yeah,
It is.
yeah,
That green. Ew.
yeah. It's kind
Yeah.
of a lime green, yeah.
It's a neon lime
But
green. It's just ugly.
I kept telling her that I'll buy a little 5 drawer, the U.S. General tool cart and everything for yarn stuff and everything. We'll get that in green.
And what did I tell you would happen?
I know.
Okay. Just remember the consequences
Yeah.
of your actions.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know if somebody
What?
might like this.
That's a possibility.
Everything is in it.
Where'd you get it at?
The client that's moving we were going through her stuff and she's like, I have no use for it. Just throw it away. I was like, no. Said, hi, Steven.
Hey, Steven.
I said, no. I'll
And
bring
Jay,
you.
no, I didn't. I didn't see the commercial.
I told her I would. I said, $20 work for you. She said, yeah, that'll work. So, and this is for one of the kids at church.
Oh, that'll work.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike, I don't know who makes an 84-inch wide box, especially in white. I know the Icon is what 72-inch, and they only got it in red.
No, they have they.
They
I
don't
they had
for the Skittles color.
I thought they had a different one. I thought General had a different
The
one.
only color.
Okay, I'm fixing to
U.S. General.
get no.
Oh, but yeah, I don't know, but that'd be funny. But so Jay, tell me more about that Ryobi commercial. Is that the one that Chaka Gillis is doing? Since Chaka really likes Ryobi, always bragging about how good they are.
About like you and your Cobalt.
No. Now, Chaka's always saying how Ryobi is trash.
Um,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is Chaka, you know, one host, doing the commercial for Ryobi? Yeah. Ah, yeah. Speaking of Ryobi, I do have some of theirs I gotta get fixed soon. Um, I actually have Ryobi bandsaw
hmm,
that I need to get do some repairs on it. Um,
what's wrong with
might
it?
we should do a video on that. Oh, the top wheel. Um, for some reason, it keeps wanting to be kicked out, and I think I figured. I don't know for sure, but I think there's supposed to be a spring down at the very bottom that has gone missing to keep it straight, so it won't keep the let the band stay on. That
Yeah,
the
that
band
sounds about
itself
right.
stay on. Yeah.
I am making the hanging part for this washcloth, and it is done.
Okay. Good.
It ended up almost 10 inches across. So if I use that hook again,
So
use
yeah, well, that'll work.
oh yeah, it'll definitely work. But if I use
Yeah.
that size hook again, I have to go down a lot. Hmm? Yeah,
Okay. So solar panel.
yeah,
Yeah,
Jehu
Harbor
Harbor
Freight's
Freight.
got those.
Yeah, I was gonna say Harbor Freight's got those. They've had it for God knows how long.
Yeah. And of course, you've also got the what's that guy? Homotech. Everything. He's always talking about. He's always giving his review on the different solar generators and stuff like that. Um, the Jackery, the Blue Eddy. Um, I know there's like I think there's a couple more of them out there, and they all. It's basically just your compact. Uh, it's what they call a solar generator. It's basically got the battery bank already inside.
Hmm.
It's got the converter. It's already got the hookup for the panels and everything. Um, I mean, I've actually looked at those. Those are not that bad. I think they're actually a little bit
Hey,
better than
Breezy.
what Harbor Freight's got because, hey, Breezy. Well,
Yeah, if
really?
you don't, yeah, if you don't know stuff that's out there by the different companies, you're like, what the? Oh man, really?
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, for me, going down to RF, because, I mean, they had the campground and everything, which, that's where they had that DOH rally that Crystal and I went to. I mean, you have to be self sufficient out there. So you got to have your own power and everything. And
Just as
I'm
long as
going,
we
I've
camp
always
near
taken
the toilets.
the porta potties, yeah. Like for me, I've got a little 1800-watt generator. I take that. I mean, it's got like a gallon gas tank on it. It's real small, and I'll usually take that with me, and that's perfect because I don't need a lot of power. Um, because after at nighttime, I'm using I think it's either 4 or 5 strands of the the bright white LED Christmas lights. I hang those up in the little 10 by 10 canopy I've got at nighttime. That's plenty of power. I mean, matter of fact, I could probably just go with a, you know, you know, Actually, I could just go with maybe a 500-watt generator. I mean, that would be plenty power because all I need is something for the air mattress and the lights I've got. That's it. But I would. It'd be nice to be able to take one of those little refrigerators and everything that are 12 volts. Now, if I have, like I said, I'm thinking about getting one of those solar generators. That way, hey, it gets charged up during the day. I use, at night for very little. I'm good to go. And I know it won't be that much longer. I'm hoping this Saturday I get a chance to finally get down to go get the rear bumper for Blue Angel, so I can get that put on and get the receiver hitch put on. Um, that way, hopefully, I can see about looking into either a camper trailer or a little cargo trailer to pull behind Blue Angel. That way, Crystal and I would go down to TRF when they happen, go set up out in the campground and enjoy ourselves because it was what $380 I think for the hotel room for the what 5 nights. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's because you
Whereas,
got 5, it was cheaper.
right, but
Okay.
it wasn't
We're
not
done.
that bad. Yeah. But it's also the simple fact is that, next year, hopefully they do the DOH rally again and hopefully no rain. We can actually go down there, camp out, and don't have to worry about paying to save all that money for what was paid for the hotel and just camp out and enjoy ourselves. Don't have to worry about going and getting anything really.
Yeah. Sleeping a lot later than we did, or wake up a lot earlier.
Right. I mean, we could, that Walmart's not that far away.
Mm-mm.
So if we, because for me, it's like pack all the stuff that's non-perishable that we're going to need to go down. And then once we got down there, set up and think, okay, fine. We could go to, hop back on the bike and go to Walmart and we could start getting all the groceries we need. Um, I know there's a couple of little convenience stores right closer,
Yeah.
but yeah, they're going to be pricier too.
Oh, yeah. But 2 washcloths, and I went from this to this.
Wow.
Yeah. I've still got about a good 100 yards left.
Okay.
No, not quite 100. I've probably got about 30, 40. Because this says it's got 241 in it.
Ah. Okay.
But this is what's left of the second one of these.
Yeah.
So.
All right, so Jay,
That's
so I'm
done.
talking about, doing the camping and everything. So how big is that solar panel that Ryobi's got? I mean, is it just big enough for charging a phone, or is it, how much wattage does that thing put out? Because I know that, Harbor Freight, they've got, some small ones themselves. I think, matter of fact, I've got one. But it's a very small one. I think maybe 5 watts. So basically, it's powerful enough to basically act like a little battery tender.
Yeah, the ones from Harbor Freight aren't that big, and they're not always that good. So.
Right. Well, I know the biggest one they've got is what 150 watts. But the only thing is, it doesn't come with your batteries, and all the batteries that they offer are all the lead acid.
Or crap.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
I'll
I
be
know
honest.
if you want the Battleborn, which are better ones, they're not cheap, but you got to have about 3 or 4 of them just to have enough power to go by.
Harbor Freight's solar things are good for emergencies, but that's it.
Okay.
They're not really good for long term or more than about 3 or 4 days constant use.
Well, like I said, for me, main thing is using it just for, you know, going down there for the weekend. So we're talking what? Being down there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and coming back Sunday. So,
Mm-hmm.
3 days right there. That's the longest being down there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's with the Harbor Freight runs. It's going to be a crapshoot on whether or not it works or not.
Mm.
But that's how a lot of them return.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm. Unless they have really, really upped their quality game on those.
Right. Oh, you want to let everybody know what happened when we were there at Harbor Freight? Tell them. Tell them what happened when we talked to the manager.
We were talking to the manager about
Hey,
the
Pat.
oh, hi Patrick Heaven, about the 44 to see if they had a top and bottom in the back. And we were just sitting there talking and talking, and she's looking. I'm sitting there, yeah. No, wait a minute. I looked at Mater. I was like, no, that's not. I said something, and she kind of looked at me like, wait a minute. You know what you're talking about? I was like, I worked for Harbor Freight for a few years ago. She says, can you come back, please? Can you come back? And I was like, I don't talk to him.
Yeah, the manager was looking at me.
I said, talk to that guy over there. Talk to that one. But she said
Yep.
12 hours a day, 12 hours a week. That's all she needed.
Yeah.
I said,
As a cashier.
mm-hmm.
And it's like, hey, I'm not making that decision. I mean, they were both looking at me. I'm going, hey, don't look at me. That's entirely up to her if she wants to do it. I'm not gonna push it, but it's like, hey, if she does, fine. That means I know I get me some good deals and inside track stuff.
Yeah, I'm just so glad they don't have that commission per item anymore. You buy a, what was it, $7 saw or something? No, it's $12 jigsaw and costs you $5 for a year warranty, and I got $1.
Well, I know they do the 2-year warranty on it.
Yeah, you can do that, but we used to get commission off the warranties.
Ah, okay.
That's how come they were pushing so hard.
Well, I know they still do it and everything. They'll ask you. I mean, they don't really push, but they'll ask if you want to do
Yeah.
it.
It's like I said, I used to get in trouble on a daily basis because I didn't push it.
Right.
I looked at one manager and said if they want it, when I mention it, they're going to say yeah. If not, they're going to say no. And when I got cussed out, I'm done.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay. But that's one project done.
Okay.
I'm just debating on if I want to pick up the red and white blanket and start on the next color, or if I want to get the rainbow.
Ah, well, that's up to you.
I know.
Yeah.
But either way, I'd have to turn off the camera and move.
Ah.
Yeah, Bubba also got me Pop-Tarts.
Ah. Okay. Oh, strawberry.
Yeah, but he got the big box. So I'm not going to have to worry about breakfast for about a week and a half.
Okay. Well, that'll work.
Yeah.
I think Jehu might have dropped out because I don't see him making any kind of comments.
It says you got 5 in there.
Yeah, I know. That's what it's showing.
Steven, Mike, Patch, Jehu. I don't know if it's counting me or not.
I don't know.
I never can remember.
As far as if it's counting who's up on panel.
Yeah, I know it doesn't count you because it's your channel.
Right.
Oh, remember told Michelle the other day I had a clover hook.
Right.
This is my one clover hook in everything I own.
Ah.
And hey, Breezy.
Hey, Breezy. Yep. Yep.
So
Yep. So how you doing tonight, Breezy?
all right,
But
I
that
gotta
was
drop.
I've been, but like I said, we were there, looking, and it's like I like the 44. Now, what's real funny is she said, "Oh, she's got plenty of the 26-inch
Mm-hmm.
uh, top and bottom in the different colors." But when it comes to the 44, and I think 44, they were running out, or they didn't have any.
Yeah.
But I think she had the 56, and I don't remember if
Uh-huh.
she had the 72-inch.
She had the 56.
Right, but the 72 is really going to be too big for what all I need. I mean, the 44, what the top bottom box, the little side drawer cabinet, and then the other cabinet that's got the shelves and everything in it.
That I call that a locker.
Okay, the side locker. Okay, to me, I think that would be big enough to handle everything as far as tools that I've got, then some.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, but then, like I said, I looked at that 56-inch, and I like the fact that it's got the little um, latch the lever and everything. You have to slide over to be able to unlock the drawer from even opening. Now, if they had that on the 44, I'd be jumping all over that in a
Mm-hmm.
heartbeat. That's why I'm kind of going like, oh, which one do I get? Yeah, Frank, I see you're here.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I guess Jehu's done. Maybe he just bounced out. He bounced in and bounced out.
Yeah. If you go on the Harbor Freight website, it says end cabinets and lockers.
Okay.
So yeah.
Well, I didn't see.
Hmm.
I saw cabinets on there. I never did see locker.
I just went to looked up Harbor Freight on Google, and then you scroll down. It said tools, tool storage and organization, and then
Okay.
right under first thing is U.S. General Tool Storage.
Okay. All I'm finding on here are the end cabinets. That's it. It doesn't show the locker.
Give me a second because I haven't got that far.
Okay. I mean, I'm on there.
I know you're seeing the 14.5-inch end cabinet, right?
Right. Got it red, black, blue, orange, yellow, and green. That's the only thing they show.
Okay, when you type in locker in there, it actually brings up the icon and then the end cabinets
Ah.
and thread lock. And back the icon, a lock.
The icon is nice and everything.
$1,200 for that one cabinet.
No.
Now
It's
the rolling
right,
one
kind of
with
like
the
what
cat.
Mike, well, it's kind of like what Mike was saying. It's like, you know, don't spend more than what you can afford.
Exactly.
Right. And it's like, no, I'm I like the icon, but that is, I mean, there's things about the icon I really like, but that to me, it's just too much of a play toy. It's
Yeah.
like, I don't need that. I mean, yeah, it'd be nice, but I really don't need it.
Hmm.
See, now I've got 174 items under U.S. General. So I'm looking up U.S. General storage.
Yeah.
There's I'm out here in the garage and I'm going off the Wi-Fi and everything, so it's not exactly all that fast out here because I don't get a good signal. Not as strong like inside the house. Hopefully that will be changing. Uh-oh. One of the other channels I keep up with, they're fixing to be going live.
Mm.
So they're showing the 72-inch. Just showing the carts. Or there's a 44-inch bottom. I don't find that locker.
I know. That's what I was looking for, and it's not there.
Yeah.
But that's what it's called, even though it's not there.
Hey Joseph, how you doing?
Hello, Joseph.
Yeah, and I agree about that. I mean, yeah, the icon boxes are really, really nice. I really like them. But like you said, it's overkill. Now, if I was doing professional stuff in a garage, it,
No,
it'd probably be worth it.
no, it wouldn't be. I don't think it would be because it's literally, to me, that is the U.S. General just painted fancier and marketed different. When hey Tom, and you
Hey
can get the
Tom.
same stuff as U.S. General, maybe a few inches different, and you don't have to worry about keeping it clean because it costs so much.
Right,
And I mean, I'm not against Icon. If somebody wants it, cool, go for it.
right.
I just don't think it's necessary.
Well, you know what? Since I can't seem to find it, hey, and what we're just talking about, I just got an email from Harbor Freight about cool storage.
Yeah.
Let's see what the email has to say. All right. Well, what they're talking about is the 5-drawer mechanics cart,
Yeah.
and it says available in 7 bold colors. Of course, now they're also showing the 4-drawer. There's a 26-inch. Yeah. See, there's the 44, 56, and of course the 72.
Hmm.
But they're only showing the end cabinet. They're not showing the little locker.
I know. That's what I was seeing, and I'm like, okay, well, but that's what it's supposed to be. That's the entire reason I went there, is to
Right,
double check that it was a locker.
right.
But
Well,
they're
you know
not.
what? Easy way to find out. I'm gonna call Harbor Freight.
Well, it says locker, so
I'm gonna get them on the phone. Why not?
yeah.
Yeah, hopefully you can. I've been looking at the U.S. Journal 44-inch toolbox, and I've been looking on the website, and I can't find that little cabinet. The like a locker, which got the drawer or the shelves and everything in there. It's not on the website. Can you shed some light on that for me? Because I was trying to find out how much it was. Okay. Because I looked for it, my girlfriend's looked for it. It's like, nope. I find the 14 and a half inch cabinet. Oh, I even looked up U.S. Journal locker. No, she's looking right now. Y'all have one on display too.
Yeah, but they have to have it on display because it's part of the original line. So they have to have it there in case for when people wanted to see it.
Right. She's going to get me with somebody else that way they can help out better.
Okay. Did you call Corsicana or Waxahachie?
I call Waxahachie. And it's Corsicana.
Uh-uh. Just like it's Ennis, not Enos.
It's Ennis. We are not the deputy for Dukes of Hazzard.
No, you got onto me because I was saying it Ennis instead of Enos.
The one that's got the shelves in it. Because I know on your display for the 44-inch toolbox, you've got, of course, the top and bottom, and you've got the little 14 and a half inch cabinet that's on the right hand side. What I'm trying to find is the one that's on the left. Is that a 28? I can't find anything about that on the website, and neither can my girlfriend. Okay. Okay. Ah. Okay. Okay. So no stores have those right now then. Ah, okay. Okay. Now then, right, right. Now here's something I'm curious about. Okay, I know that I looked at the displays and everything, and what I'm seeing online, it says Series 2, but what you've got in the store, it does not say that. Now, okay, now, are they doing a revision on it? Because some of them, okay, so, I mean, so that means what they've got now is probably going to be going on clearance. Right. Okay. Well, I do know. I checked. I know I checked Corsicana. They actually had the 44 blue in stock. At least that was last time I checked. And then Duncanville had the top in blue. I went in there last week and y'all didn't have it. Okay. Yeah. Right. Okay. Right. Well, see, what I looked at online, it actually says the Series 2 won't be available until September 1st. So, right. So that's why I'm going. Then I guess the Series 2 is going to be, I guess, upgrades. Okay. So that means what is in stock right now will be getting basically clearance out once the new ones come in. Okay. So that's why there's no in lockers. So I guess that's going to be part of the Series 2. Okay. And who would I be able to find out from as far as what is going to be different on the Series 2 compared to what they've got now? Okay. 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 Because one thing that I was telling my girlfriend about is I've been trying to decide between the 44 and 56 because the 56 has got the little latches you have to slide over to open the drawers. Right. I like that. Now, I'm wondering, are they going to do that on the 44s? Aha. Okay. Right. Right. Okay. Okay. So I guess I'll just have to check back. Okay. Okay. Yeah, because like I said, that's what I'm looking. Yeah, I missed out on one y'all had, but then after she saw what color and that green and everything, she goes, no. Yeah, because when I first told her about it, she goes, you ain't got it in your car yet? But then when she was with
I
me
was
on Sunday, she goes, oh, I'm glad you didn't get it. She didn't like that color green, no. Okay. Okay, well, that's all right. I sure appreciate it. Well, you too. Bye bye. All
What's
right,
that?
guys, y'all heard that. It's, yeah, the Series 2 is going to be what's out there. Okay, if you want the 44-inch bottom and top box, find it because undoubtedly they are the Series 2, which is what I've been seeing on the website. It says available September 1st. So it like the lady I was just talking to, she says it's possible that they are going to put that latch mechanism on the drawers for the 44. Now it's not confirmed; it's a possibility, but they are going to be having a upgrade somehow on the U.S. General toolboxes.
Hello, Wayne.
Yeah, I got the train going through. So what's up, Pagan? I know I didn't say hi, but I was on the phone. But yeah, that would kind of explain why it's kind of hard to find um, that. And she was saying that the in locker, okay, what the story is on that is in the they're out of production right now. So
Yeah,
and that's why you don't find them on the website. So as soon as they got them back in production and ready to be shipped out to stores, then Harbor Freight will be putting them back on the website. Aha! Yeah. So I'm starting to get a little bit of dirt on U.S. General over what Dental Tools has got on the U.S. General Tools. All right. I like that. And usually Jeff is usually up on this with his inside person. Was it? I'm trying to remember the name of his cohort in crime on that. Was it Deep Track? Something like that. But yeah, so that's what's going on. And Deli, that was the manager I was talking to, and she was saying, yeah, possibly once the new ones come out, once the Series 2 starts hitting the stores, that they're going to start clearancing out the ones that they've got now. Well, Pagan, I like them because, it keeps the drawer, to me, it's going to keep it more securely closed, and it won't just, open, it won't open as easy. And like the person I was just talking to was going that it's kind of an anti-theft device because if someone doesn't know about it, they're not going to, right, they're not going to, they're going to try to open up the drawer, they're going to think, oh, it's locked, and they're just going to, okay, forget it.
Deep freight.
Deep freight. That's it. Thank you, Frank.
That's a takeoff on Deep Throat from the water rate.
Yeah. Or Linda Lovelace. Yeah. I didn't know the 26s has got it. Oh. It doesn't, okay, so it doesn't have it on the 26. Okay. Yeah. I misread that.
And he's got the Series 2.
Right.
So.
Yeah, but he's got, he's saying he's got the Series 2 on the 26-inch. All right, Pagan, so then what was the difference? Did you see a difference between, say, Series, the first one and a Series 2? Was there any kind of a change between the two on those? That's what I'd like to know about. Yeah, she was okay looking. So, like I said, that's something I'm curious about. Hey, Pagan, you got a camera and everything? I'm gonna put the link back out there. Pop up, pop up on here.
Even if you can just get up an avatar like this, like I thought, I'm like, my back is killing me, and I'm laying down, and frankly, I look ugly laying down. So
yeah. Okay.
Budgets.
Hey, no problem on that. But yeah, hey, all right. So nothing visual was different. So, okay, nothing visual. Could you tell anything as far as the way it was manufactured, as far as durability? I mean, did it seem to be a little bit heavier, or was there anything you could physically notice between, say, Series 1 and Series 2? That's what I'm curious about. What was any kind of physical differences between the two? I got something rolling around on top of the um my garage right now. I don't know what it is. I don't know if the wind's blowing something off some trees and it's hitting or what, but I'm hearing something.
Frank, I have an aunt Linda.
Okay, so they
Hmm.
did do an improvement on it. Okay, see that's what I want to find out because that's why I'm kind of hesitant as far as okay, do I get one now or do I wait until later when Series 2 is out to see what they've got, or do I wait till that's come out and then they start clearancing out the older ones and try and get the older ones to save the money? Yeah, she might have. I don't remember, but that's how many up teen years ago on that? Whereas I wasn't even, yeah, I wasn't even old enough to actually go and see that when it came out. And I wasn't even old enough to when Debbie did Dallas. I those a couple of movies I haven't even watched. Well, that's good. See that's something that I'm curious about as far as I like to hear, input from people who have actually got them. I mean, I can actually go to, the Harbor Freight now. I can pick up the 26-inch top, bottom in almost any color. They've got those. I can get that little side cabinet. I can't get the locker because it's not in production or it's not available to stores yet. I'd like to have that. Um, and she was actually saying that they don't have it, and there's like really no stores around that even have it. As far as what they've got now, it's gone. They're sold out. But I do appreciate your input on that. I've got my, I just did a video the other day on my little, this one drawer U.S. Journal tool cart, the one I picked up from Brandon from BS Small Engines. Um, Harbor Freight don't even sell that anymore. They've done away with that one. And actually, I like it.
I know, Pagan.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. She and I, we were looking at that, and we ran into one guy. He was showing some things about it. And it's like, oh, man, that is so nice. It's actually got a drawer set up just for stuff like this, your impact drivers and your drill and your regular impacts. Is like, that is nice. And there's even a drawer in there that's got the outlet strip. That way you can put your battery chargers and everything in there to keep your batteries all charged up. I like that. Is that something I really need? Not really, because I can do something just as good with. That's why I'd like to get that, side locker. It's got the shelving and everything. All right, okay, fine. I could stick my, I put my impact driver on there, and I can put the drill on there. I can put.
Hey, Brandon.
Hey, Brandon, I'm just lying about you, but yeah, that's something I prefer to get that little side locker. I can put all my stuff in there, and I can make my own setup as far as battery. I mean, I got my battery chargers hanging up on the wall right now. I really don't need that drawer. So, Brandon, you decided to take the day off, huh? Yep. Hey, I've got the link out there if you want to join in, Brandon. Uh-oh. Someone's car is backfiring. Ah. But, yeah,
That's fine, Brandon.
yeah. Yeah, that's something I still got to do. Okay. Now, yeah, I
Nice.
mean, that works. Okay. As far as like the title on the live stream and everything, I figured, hey, why not? Like I said, okay, as they're always talking on Dinner Tool, they're always talking about how you've got the Skittle colors for the U.S. General toolboxes. I figured, hey, why not? I got me a bag of Skittles, and there's the yellow, orange, red. I know it's purple. Of course, I know there's green. So, okay, so there's no pink.
Thank God.
Yeah. Yeah. So here's the thing. I figured, why not let the Skittle bag choose what color I go for on the toolbox? Okay.
No green.
Since there's
No green.
okay. Now here's the thing. Since there's no blue in the bag and there's no black, what we're going to do is the purple will be substituted for black, and the green will be substituted for blue.
Thank you, God.
So, like I said, I'm shaking them all up. All right, let's see what color. I'm not looking, so I'm going to reach in here. I'm going to pull out. I've got one. I don't know what color. Red. So I guess I will be going for a red U.S. Journal toolbox.
I can deal that.
Yeah. Okay. As I say, that's a nice little sweet surprise. Now, Frank, if it had been orange, with my notification that I get on my phone, I definitely would have been putting a 01 on it and putting the Confederate battle flag. No, I could do that. Y'all want me to do that? Get another color? I can always draw another one to see if we can get two the same. Oh. Okay, so got red. So if I get it, pull out another red, that's going to decide that. Okay, and the next color is yellow. All right, so we got one red, one yellow. I like having a snack. All right. And next color is red.
Ha.
So red it is. And yes. Oh, I didn't realize there was browns in there.
There shouldn't be. There should be a purple.
I got brown.
If it's brown, then it's off color. It should have been pulled.
Well, they're brown because they don't look purple.
It's like a belly flop.
Yep. But I do have green. There's yellow, some orange. Got another red there.
Yep. I'm good with the pagan. I can deal with the red. Because, unfortunately, I'm in Sooner country, though I do like the orange and black better.
All right, so it looks like I'll be going for a red U.S. Journal toolbox. And once I get it and everything, I will do a video on it. So, yeah. Hey, Pagan, hey, I appreciate your input on that. But yeah, since I'm not, even when I looked at that bottom box, I was kind of looking at it and I was kind of going, it's green. Even to me, it was like,
Ew.
not really. But,
and see, the bad thing is, with all the yarn I have, all the different shades I have, I do not have that green.
So now the next major question is going to be, which size? Do I go with the 44 or do I go 56?
I'll be honest, I'd go with the 56 because of the locking mechanism.
Well,
but that's me.
Right, I know. Let me go back to their website.
Pagan, that green reminds me of stuff that came up out of a baby, both front and back end.
Okay. Now what?
The comment, hi Shaggy. The comment I made about the color, and Pagan said there laughing.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. That's one way to look at it, Pagan.
Oh. Now this is interesting.
Yeah.
I'm looking on their website, on Harbor Freight's website.
Mm-hmm.
56-inch double bank roller cabinet in red. It shows it's for $799.99. Available online by October 4th.
Oh yeah, because what that means is they won't have that production run ready to ship to stores until about that time.
No, this is showing Series 2 also.
Exactly. That's what I mean.
So basically, all the, 44, 56, and 72-inch U.S. Journal top and bottom boxes looks like that they are all going to be getting on clearance because they're coming out with the Series 2, which means a new or an improved version of it. Aha.
Mhm.
See, and that's what I was thinking on this. Of course, yeah, they do have it in the, they say, the Skittle colors. Now, they do have a, yep, they have the locker. It shows they actually do have a double locker set up for this.
Pagan, you can buy online, pick up in store, depending on the size, on most of them, and they don't charge you shipping costs.
No. Okay, I'm looking at a picture here for the 56-inch. And yeah, they do have it with the side cabinet or the side locker. And they even have it with the little end cabinet. Doesn't look like all that bad. Of course, they even have it showing it with just um, the two end cabinets. But yeah, it's and the thing about it is, Pagan, you can actually pre-order it and go and pay for it and everything. They will ship it to the store and no extra charge. It'll come in, like the lady was telling me tonight. It comes in. It's going to have your name on it. It'll sit there till you come pick it up.
Yeah, didn't they say they had stuff in there from January?
Yeah, that's what I was fixing to mention, that someone had actually ordered something and they never have come pick it up. So in other words, they've already prepaid and everything and never picked it up. And I just realized that I still have a battery on charge.
Wow.
Yeah, that needs to come off. Yeah, I still have one of my DeWalt batteries. There we go. And that's one I don't need. That's one thing I know that is not a good thing.
Leaving it on charge too long.
Right, because I've heard about them shorting out and causing a fire. And it's not just DeWalt. It could be Milwaukee, could be Ryobi, could be Cobalt, could be Makita. But yeah,
See you in a bit, Pagan. He's got a battery on charge.
yeah. And I didn't realize I had it still on the charger. So yeah, I've seen stuff on Facebook about if you've got one of your, any of your batteries for your power tools, do not leave them on there because it can short and cause a fire. That's why for me it's like I put it on, okay, I'll wait till it's charged, I will pull it off.
Yeah, it's like your backup battery you gave me. I put it on and I was going to sleep, so I pulled it off. And then I got up this morning, plugged it up, and it was almost charged. It quit flashing at me before I left for work.
Okay. Those things are good to have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I got to get me one because Chris wanted to borrow yours, and I wouldn't let him.
Yeah.
He said, well, my phone's going to die. I was like, well, get your battery fixed.
And what she's talking about is a little battery bank that you hook up with a USB micro cable, and all it does is you can
Power stroke.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, you just charge it up, and so like once it's fully charged, if you're out and about and say your cell phone or any other device, cell phone, tablet, um, say you've got a uh, anything that runs off, is battery operated, you've got a battery backup charging system. So you plug, it's just a USB cable goes in there. So if you've got the micro USB or you've got the Type C, plug it in there, charge it up. And I think I bought that at Walmart 3 years ago. Yeah, almost 3 years ago. That's when Gina and I went up going down the rock rally for ZZ Top. And it's like, okay, we're going to be walking around this place, be using our phones and everything. Need some way of making sure keeping the phones and everything charged. And on that one there, it's actually got 2 ports on it for plugging in and a little flashlight. Yep. Now, Jude wound up coming on. He wound up going live early. Yeah, it goes a little bit after 6 his time. So usually he doesn't go on until about 7.
Yeah.
Which would be like about 9 o'clock our time. But try the 80 volt, which is what I've got for my weed eater and for my push mower. You think them 40 volts are expensive? Gee, yeah, try for one of those. I mean, I've got the 24 volt for all my other stuff, and I can pick up a 2-pack of the 4 amp hour batteries for like $100.
Oh, nice, Shaggy. Another clear out.
All right.
Yeah, Mater got me some stuff from his boss who did a clean out of a rental.
Yep. Yeah, my boss, he's got about 5 or 6 different rent houses. And whenever he has, the tenant moves out, he'll go in there. And I know he's already had 2 of them he's gone and cleaned out. And I wound up finding it's a Da Vinci little makeup bag, little carrying bag. The only problem I can see with it is that the zipper is messed up on it. I'm going, hey, for what it is, find some way of keeping it closed. It's got a little handle on it. That's fine.
And I can always crochet a rope and attach that. No, Pagan, they don't. Because if you overcharge your battery continuously, they get the money out of you, but you got to buy a new battery.
Yeah. And of course, that's one thing I do like about having the lithium-ion batteries, because they don't have a memory on them like the NiCad did. Those NiCad, if you had a NiCad battery, oh man, you had to sit there, and you could tell when the battery was starting to lose its power, because you get going slower and slower and slower, and you couldn't do anything about it. You had to sit there and literally let it die out. And the best thing to do is to actually make it go totally dead before recharging, because it would have a memory on it.
I can't spell today.
Yeah.
Good job.
Oh, I've got Chris in here. I'm trying to write.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, you're not on video, so don't worry. You're on audio, though.
Yeah, I can hear you. So can everybody else watching.
I know.
Yes, Shaggy. Yeah, I can understand that. Yeah, that's why. When I wound up buying my, they had it was like $200 for the weed eater itself, but they had at the special they had going, you buy it before a certain date, you'll get a rebate, mail-in rebate for a free battery. I wanted jumping on that to get that free battery.
Okay, Shaggy, my Insta name is the same as my YouTube, so it's Crystalline Sky with the but there's no space on it.
Yeah, Tom. I've seen those, the price on those. I tell you what's real funny. My local pawn shop is sitting right. I mean, I've got a Walmart that's like 4 blocks away from me. Okay, I've got a pawn shop I deal with that's like sitting out on the main drag right out in front of Walmart, and it's like I cannot believe how much the M12 and M18
Gotcha.
tools that they've got in there, and Heart. I've seen Heart tools in the pawn shop already.
Hmm.
I'll see Makita, Milwaukee,
Mm.
Ryobi. I'll see the Heart. I'll see Rigid. I don't see Cobalt. Now, tell me, if Cobalt is not that good of a tool, why is it I don't ever see one inside of a pawn shop, but I'll see everything else? Someone explain that to me. That I'd like to know. I never see
Nope.
Cobalt tools.
Oh, I love how you redid the floor on that one room.
Yeah,
Mm.
I can agree to that because, like I said, that was the main. Like I said, Pagan, when I was looking at buying, because I've got, okay, this is the Cobalt 24-volt brushless. Okay, now this is a little dusty, but this is what I started off with. This is the 18 volt. Okay, I mean it's not brushless, but this is the impact driver. Okay, this was manufactured 8 of 15, so this is almost 6 years old. Drawback: you can't find these. You can't go into Lowe's and buy these anymore. You've not been able to buy these at Lowe's probably for the past 4 or 5 years because they've come out with this now. This is what they've got now, and this is what they're running with. And I'll play this. These two here, these are the two. I don't know how good you can see the difference, but yeah, the 24-volt is bigger, it's heavier. But when I was putting my storage shed together, I use this impact driver, and I use this one. This one's got a lot more torque to it, even though it's only 6 volts more, but it's brushless. Runtime is a lot better. I mean, like I said, these have got a 4 amp hour battery.
Hold on.
I think this is a 1.5, and I think the other battery I've got, which is a bigger one. Let me grab it. Well, I don't know where it's at. Okay. Like
Hey,
this one.
hey, sweetheart, I've got to run and check my laundry, see if the first load is dry. So
All
I'll
right.
be back in a minute.
Okay.
All right. See you in a bit, guys.
But anyways, here's another. This is 18 volt. It's 1.3 amp hour battery. So I know I've got the bigger one. I don't remember what tool I've got it on. I think it's a. Let me look real quick. Yeah. I think the bigger battery I've got for the 18 volt, I think it was like a 2 amp hour. Um, yeah, they are owned by Chevron, not Chevron, Chevron, right? But hey, these aren't brushless. This is this is made by Chevron, and it's not a brushless cobalt. And you can hear the difference. Okay, this is 18 volt. Here's 24. Big difference. I mean, just so much more power and torque with these. But hey, these are still working. I've got that. I've still got the impact driver. I've got the drill. I know I've got it here. I don't remember. I've got it put up, but I've got the reciprocating saw. Oh, there it is. There's what I was looking for. I still got the 18 bolt circular saw, and this is the one that's got the bigger battery on it. But I will say this: with this circular saw and the bigger battery, it will drain the power fast. That reciprocating saw I've got that's 18 volt, yeah, it would do the same thing. They would drain the batteries fast on them. So that's one reason why I was looking at doing an upgrade. And yes, I did look at Rigid. I looked at Milwaukee, Makita, the Ryobi. I even looked at the Bauer and Hercules at Harbor Freight. But the main thing that I really like about Cobalt, their warranty. They've got a 5-year warranty on the tool. So if the tool goes out, you got the receipt, you take it back, they're going to replace it. They've got a 3-year warranty on the batteries and chargers. None of the other companies have got that. Yep. And that's, like I said, Megan, that's the main reason why I want it going back, sticking with Cobalt. I mean, I've got my Cobalt, it's the 7 1/4 sliding compound miter saw, but it's the kind you plug in. Next one I get is going to be the 24 volt one. How long is the, okay, on that circular saw, what size battery do you have for that? I mean, do you have like the 4, 5, or 6 amp hour battery? That's what and how long will something like that last on it? Okay, so they have to get the XTR. Okay. All right, so you've got the same as what I've got on these. These are 4 amp hour. Yeah, this is a 4 amp hour battery. How long will your circular saw run on one of that 4 amp hour battery? Because like I said, I know with my 18 volt, with that, I think it's a 2 amp hour battery, fully charged, I get maybe 30 minutes at the most out of it. Well, see, Tom, that's one thing I looked at Milwaukee. They don't have, from what I could find, everything that their tools, they don't have a 5-year warranty on their tools. They have I think it was 3-year. But now, if you wanted to pay, you can get an extended warranty. Okay. Now, I could have done that with my Cobalt. I could have paid for an extended 2 years. So I could have actually gotten 5 years on it if I wanted it. But I'm happy. I mean, as good as what these things are lasting, I'm happy with them. Hey, Pagan. That's what I want input on because uh, I haven't gone that route as far as getting the circular saw or any of the others yet because I really haven't need. I mean, the latest thing I've gotten was I got the 3/8 impact, and I used that for working on my mower from last year.
And you're fixing to get a circular saw anyway, whether you want it or not.
And what kind is it? That
Uh,
That's a
yeah,
Craftsman.
yeah, mine.
Okay. So what's mine is mine, and what's yours is mine.
Yeah. Well, when it comes to tools, share,
Right, I know.
because
Right.
most
Now,
of them I know how to deal with anyway.
is it going to be sunny or is it going to be shared?
What do you mean?
You said when it comes to tools, it's going to be share. So I guess there's no.
SHA.
Okay, so I guess it's not. There's no sunny in it.
No,
Okay. Only if it's outdoors, it'll be sunny.
possibly.
Okay, good. But yeah, like I said, that's what I'd like impact, or input on that because I know that for me, I'm actually going to be looking at getting the Cobalt 1/2 inch impact. I said I want that sliding miter compound saw and everything.
Yeah, if I caught it on sale that day I was at a Home Depot, I would have snagged it for you too.
Well, the only thing is, you want to find the Cobalt saw at Home Depot. If you go on the Lowe's,
I was at Lowe's, yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing you have to find that at Lowe's because Home Depot, theirs is rigid. Now, I do have Air Tools by Rigid. I'm not complaining about those. I've got the brad nailer and I've got the little stapler. I can't complain. And my little air compressor, it's DeWalt. Hey.
You're like me. You got a hodgepodge.
Yeah.
Looks like that socket said, I think it's a Milwaukee. I couldn't see a brand on it. But she's had a good 20 years.
Yeah. I'm bringing the marshmallows, Shaggy. But you'll have to make sure that they don't start it until at least 8:30, 8:45, something like that, because Tuesday nights I'm watching all the biker news and everything, and that stream there, it only runs about an hour on Tuesday nights from 7:30 to about 8:30. So
unless it gets on a tear, then it'll last till 9.
No. They don't. Popeye does not want to get monetized at all.
Oh well, even if he's allowed to get monetized, he can go into the analytics and turn off monetization.
Right. I think that's what they've already done.
Yeah.
Because they've already had. They're at what 450 live streams already.
Almost 460.
I'd have to go back and look, but yeah, I mean, they're having, they always have a lot of people watching it. That doesn't include all the other videos that he will do or other little live streams, but Tuesday night is when they do theirs. That's good to know, Tom. Yeah, Shaggy? I said
458.
458. Okay.
Just the live stream.
Okay.
I thought it was close to 460.
Pagan, I don't know if we're going to be around on Black Friday, considering the fact that, like I said, I go to the Texas Renaissance Festival. Their final weekend is Celtic Christmas, and I missed the past couple of years. One due to the Kung flu that's been happening. Of course, that was last year. Um, and the year before that was finances just weren't there to be able to go down. But I am looking at going this year. And the only thing is, they actually opened up the campground on Thanksgiving Day. That kind of thing.
He cannot drag me to any store on Black Friday weekend. I don't care. He cannot get me drunk or high enough to go shopping that weekend. I have seen it. I have been pushed into walls. I have been pushed. Literally, I almost got ran over. And I'm the cashier.
Yeah.
No, I refuse. I love you. Good sales. Bye-bye.
Yeah. No thanks. Yeah, I've heard about Black Friday sales and everything, and how stupid people can get on it. And I'm going, no thanks.
I had a bruise on my left shoulder where my tattoo is for 2 weeks.
Wow.
It covered 3/4 of my tattoo. You could see the wings and the head on my horse. That was it.
The Walt Tub cases. I don't have that much Dremel myself. I only got the very little one with the little accessories. I like it. I do actually like the Dremel. I know I've got a framing nailer, and I'd be lying if I told you it was rigid. I don't remember. It's possible because time. We only had Home Depot down this way. We did not have Lowe's, so it's very possible it's a rigid. I don't know. Like I said, mine are rigid mainly because, like I said, we didn't have Lowe's at that time.
Like I say, don't give me lying because I can't tell you the right.
I know. I'd say I'd be lying if I said it was. I mean, it's highly possible that it is a rigid, but I mean, it could be a different brand name. But I've never gone for the more expensive. It's like, okay, I know rigid was Home Depot's brand. They got a good warranty on them. Okay, I'd be happy with that. I'm not the kind that's going to go out there and want to spend $300.
All right, Frank, you have a good day.
All right. Yeah, Frank, take it easy. Appreciate you coming by.
Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. I was checking to see how this looks, putting in the other color. Because if it looks like crap, I want to pull it out before I get 3/4 of the way down the blanket.
But, I mean, like I say, as far as, some of my other tools and everything, hey, I've got Pittsburgh. As far as hand tools and stuff like that, I'm going with Pittsburgh. I might get some Quinn, but yeah.
And that reminds me, I've got to go get on my little accessories I have. I bought Oh, the Harbor Freight version of the little Dremel detailing,
Right.
the little bitty one like that, like $7 or
Right.
$8. And I got all the accessories cheap because I caught them on the clearance table, and then I got a discount on top of that. So I
Nice.
mean, like seven is originally $7. I was paying like 3. And I mean, I know I have some blades. I have the wire brushes, I think,
Okay.
and I know I've got the sanding.
About the sanding drums
Yeah,
and
those.
right. Okay.
I just have to make sure and grab my toolbox.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, for me, as far as hand tools, yeah, I'm going with Pittsburgh. I'm not, going to be afraid to use them.
I'll go with
Uh,
whatever I can lay my hands on.
well, for me, I'm finding out that Pittsburgh, they're a good tool right now.
Hmm.
I can't complain. I mean, the quality of them is seems to be good. Now some of the stuff that they've got. I mean, I've got. Matter of fact, okay, this is Pittsburgh T30, the little 3/8 Torx socket.
Hmm.
Okay, I got to take this back because it snapped off here on the end when I was using it.
Hmm.
Okay, lifetime warranty. All I got to do is take it in, hand it to them. They'll hand me a new one. No big deal.
Pagan, if you're doing a lot of stuff with the are you using it getting the Dremel for the 301 set? Are you using the generic Dremel?
They got a 301 piece set for the Pittsburgh Dremel style.
Mm, I think so. That's
Or is
why
he
I want
talking
to ask.
about Pittsburgh 301 tool set?
That's what I want to make sure of.
Right. So okay, talking about Pittsburgh 301, what are you referring to on that, Pagan? So, yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm happy with the Pittsburgh. I'll be getting
Oh,
I've
the
already
tool
got
set.
okay. Um, I'll put it like this for me. What I've done is what I start off with. Let me open up the toolbox, the little tool cart. As money wise, what I did start off with is
Mhm.
I started off getting these.
Mhm.
Okay, I've got it in the. This is a 1/4 inch drive set. Okay, this is standard and metric 1/4 inch drive, and this is all the shallow. Okay, and that's one thing I did was when I was looking at it, I was pricing as far as how much is it going to cost me to buy a ratchet, how much is for the sockets in standard and in metric, and everything. How much is it going to cost me? This
Mm.
little set right here was cheaper to buy, and same way with the 3/8 and 1/2 inch. It was cheaper to buy the shallow set with the ratchet than it was buying the shallow socket set, shallow and standard and in metric, and then buying a ratchet. It was cheaper to go this route. Now, I did buy the got them down here still. But I did buy this is the standard. I know I got one of the sockets off of there, which is maybe what, the 1/2 inch? No, it's
That was the one you used on the truck.
yeah, that's one I got to put back. But
Yeah.
I know I got it in here. But yeah, I mean,
That's
now
not
I
bad
did.
because aren't they normally $2.50 pagan? It's been a long time since I worked there, and since I haven't worked there, I don't keep up with the pricing on the tools. So
Yeah, but here's the, I bought the deep. This is all the half inch, and this is the metric. There's the standard. Yeah, I wound up buying the socket sets, but as far as starting off, no, I wound up going with just the shallow because saves money that way. Because by the time you go to buy the everything, you actually save money by getting the little kit and everything. Yeah, flame out.
relight.
Yeah, and yes, I do like my little torch lighter that Crystal got me. This is a single. She actually got me another one that's a double flame,
Mm,
and they are
if
refillable. But I've got the wrenches. I want buying the wrench sets. Um, I'm not. I mean, now, Pagan, if you want, I mean, that's not a bad price.
no,
Okay.
and I'm actually on the website. It's not showing that it's a different price because I thought they were higher,
Okay.
but I'm I don't know because it's not showing it.
Right. But for me, that might not be a bad thing. I mean, if you've got the finances, I say go for it. To me,
Hmm.
I'm going to buy it, kind of like what Johnny Cash did on the Cadillac, one piece at a time. It might cost me a little bit more in the long run, but it's what I can afford at the time.
Yeah.
The next set of tools I'm going to be getting will be the ratcheting wrenches. And yeah, Crystal, I showed her when we were over at Harbor Freight. But I will be getting the standard. I'll get the metric, and in both the uh, fixed head, and I'll also get the ones in the flex heads.
Hmm. I'll be honest, and I told him that double flame I actually got for somebody else, but he decided to drop out of my life, so he doesn't get it.
Right.
And I told Mater that when I gave it to him, but
Yep.
I've known him since I was in single digits, so
Yep.
his loss, your gain.
I know. And we've only known each other for a little over 2 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't like that, so
I know.
I just
Now I did buy a triple one a little bit over 2 years ago when I went on that last cruise because I know that up on deck because on a cruise ship you only got two places you can smoke at. One is going to be in the casino, and the
Hmm.
second place is going to be up on deck. And you're going to be on one side of the ship for doing that. The other side is non-smoking. So I know for a fact that a regular lighter, like a regular Bic or anything like that, you're not going to get a good flame on that. It's going to get blown out. So I picked up one of those little the three flame torch ones. I think I had it last for a little bit over a year, and it finally crapped out. It's like, okay, fine.
Yes, Pagan, he did win, and I won too. So yeah, if Home Depot does do some really good sales for Father's Day.
Yeah,
So if you want, Harbor Freight might,
They
but
usually do. I mean, of course, that'll be next month.
I know
When is?
I gotta make sure and at least call Dad
Yeah.
because I think it's the week after my birthday.
Is it?
Um,
I'll have to look. I'm I'm trying to bring it up now.
nice, Shaggy. It's always good when you find free tools or
Yep.
things you need or things you need. But y'all
Yeah.
guys did bomb on that floor. I can't wait to see when you get the walls and everything else done.
Uh, no. Father's Day is actually going to be 2 weeks after your birthday.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know
They
it's
just.
my birthday and then Father's Day and then 4th of July,
Yeah. Speaking of
which
which,
you have a beer date
yeah.
and you'll have to trust me, we'll want to bring Texas beer because even though now they can legally sell above 3.2 in the stores, that didn't. Yeah. See, I don't even have my 10 millimeter near me. Yeah. See, all I have right now is my 6, and I have a 12 sitting over there. But hi, Mark.
Do what?
Oh, night, Tom. I didn't know about that. You have a good day. I missed it.
Wow.
Um,
Okay. I'll be right back.
I'm not sure I want to know what he did.
He says you gotta come see her before you leave.
I know it, guys. Night. Sorry, guys. I just got a message from my ex assistant manager who, if I don't track her down before I move to Texas, she's going to come down and find me. Yeah, he always has Mater has a train, and I do too, that go by our houses at really regular intervals. Um, right now, not a lot going on. We're just talking tools, and I'm just letting the guys talk while I crochet. And Mater had to go in the house for something. Don't know what though. Yeah, I've got one going by my house now. The only reason I notice it is because it echoes through my headset. Mm-hmm. Mm. For 20 bucks higher, and you get almost 49 pieces more. Bye bye. I'll see you at Home Depot. I like Harbor Freight because I used to work there and I know how their stuff is. But that deal, I'm out.
All right, I apologize for that. No, when I was looking on the calendar to find out when Father's Day was, I know it's going to be on the 2 weeks after her birthday, and I noticed what the date was, and on my calendar I've got little reminders, different things. And it's like, oh crap, I got a credit card payment due today, and I tried doing it on my phone because it's the only way I do it, and with the internet, with the Wi-Fi and everything out here, it kept kicking me out. So the
Gotta
only
go
way
get closer.
I had to get closer for a better signal for the Wi-Fi and everything. Plus, I was getting thirsty.
Pagan says he's trading out. He's not gonna go to Harbor Freight.
Oh, who? Pagan?
Pagan.
Okay.
Look at why though. I told him go for it.
Yeah, but the only thing is on a lot of those tool sets, Pagan, is that a lot of the tools that they include are going to be like Allen wrenches and stuff.
Send me the Allen.
Right, all the little bitty stuff that's like that. That's how they get you on all that, because you'll get like a set of the standard, you'll get a set of the metric Allen wrenches, you'll get the nut drivers, those kind. It's not going to be everything that you might want. So I'd look in on that to see what is included in what they're selling.
Now, if it's Allen, I'll take them.
Right.
I forgot to bring some home with me.
Right. But
so,
that's the thing. It's like you might want certain tools that you don't need in that tool set. It's like, okay, that's why for me, yeah, I might be spending more money in the long run, but I'm going to be buying the tools I actually need and everything. That's why I'm looking at it.
Okay, so yes?
Yep. And what's that going to be?
It's going to be a baby blanket. I'm going to do 4 rows, which except for where my finger is here, is the red. Then I'm going to do 4 white, 4 red.
Okay.
Yeah. Nice. If you can, Pagan, go in and look at it before you buy.
Yeah, like you said, fluff. Yeah, that's the word I was trying to think of as far as what Jeff was always saying.
That's not bad, depending on what's in it, though. That's the thing.
Right.
That's
right. You gotta look at right. You gotta look at see what kind of fluff and everything is in there. Is it the actual tools that you're actually going to need, or is it just a bunch of junk that you're not ever going to use?
Everybody has it.
Right. Everybody and their brothers got it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no. In most cases, everybody and his brother and his sister got it, and sister don't know what she's doing.
Yep. Oh. Yeah, I've heard Tecton is supposed to be real good.
I have never worked with a Tecton
Right,
that I'm aware of.
right. I haven't either, but for me, I would rather. Yeah, I know you've got
Ah,
Tecton. I know there's what Gear Wrench. Um, there's another one out there. I'm trying to remember. Um, but yeah, you can order them online. You can go online and order them. To me, I would rather deal with a brick and mortar place on their tools than ordering online. Plain and simple, because if I've got a problem like with this T30 socket, okay, I'd have to put it in something, ship it, they get it, they have to ship it back, okay? For me, anytime I want, next time I remember, I take it with me to Harbor Freight, say, here, I need another one. They'll say, okay, no problem. Right then and there. Or same way if I've got a problem with something, say rigid or anything else, I can walk into uh, either Home Depot or I can walk into Lowe's and have that. Say I got a Cobalt wrench that's broke. Okay, I can walk into my Lowe's with that wrench, hand it to them. It's extra, customer service. They're going to get me another one right then and there. I don't have to wait on shipping. It's like call up customer service. It's like, okay, well this tool I bought from y'all is broke. Okay, well send it to us and then we'll send you a replacement. How long is that going to take? A week or two?
try a month.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. It's like
That,
when
that
all this COVID hit. I mean, I wasn't buying a lot of yarn at Walmart because I have Walmart, Michaels, and Hobby Lobby nearest me, and I wasn't buying a lot of yarn because I have a ton, almost a literal ton,
right.
and so I backed off it. When all this hit and the stores started getting empty, people were I went in to go get one skein of yarn to finish a project, which I finished it and it disappeared. And I had to go to 3 different Walmarts
Right.
because it was so empty. And for us as crafters with yarn, we don't want to buy yarn without getting the squishy. We want to see how
Right.
squishy it is
Right.
because
Yeah, with you
Yeah.
buying yarn,
Yeah.
right. That's like for me, it's like going and buying something. I'd rather walk into like they say, a brick and mortar building and actually see it, feel it, and
Mhm.
yeah, because that way I can actually see how it feels and everything. But like Mark
Yeah.
was saying, yeah, Gear Drive, that's the other one.
It's like this is the Walmart brand yarn. It's
Right.
really soft and nice, but I also have Red Heart, which
Right.
this is the one that I told you I bought 3 of them, and one of them is really funkified. But
Right.
Red Heart is a little bit scratchier, but I've worked with it so much it doesn't bother me. But I want to go in and look at the colors to make sure they're going to go with what I have. And
Right.
if the craft area is empty, okay, I'm done.
Right. All right, Mark. Now I know that with Craftsman as far as what they've got now, but what about the older Craftsman tools that were lifetime warranty? They should honor that because they're Craftsman tools. And so if you bought the older ones, they break, you take it back. Hey, it's lifetime warranty. It don't matter. You should be able to take it back and get a replacement.
But how many people are trying to take the new tools in as the older ones? Because people try and scan the system.
Right. Well, the thing about it is the new ones don't have a lifetime warranty. Craftsman, right? Craftsman is they do not honor, or they do not offer, from what I've heard, a lifetime warranty on their tools anymore.
Nope, because they would go and broke.
Yep. And that's why what you'll actually see right now is you'll actually find Craftsman tools in Lowe's because Lowe's wound up buying them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Plain and simple. That's what they wound up doing. They wound up buying the Craftsman name. That's why Sears is basically going under.
Ooh. Who is SB&D?
Um,
I don't know. I don't know that tool.
I think that'd be what, like Skill Black and Decker.
Yeah.
Oh, does it,
No.
Shaggy? Okay.
No. If I buy a tool, go buy a blade for my circular saw. Yeah.
Stanley
Stanley
Black
Black
and
and Decker.
Decker.
If I
Yeah.
go buy a blade for my circ saw, and I'm using it, and it breaks, so my saw is going to quit working.
Right.
Not a problem. If I take it back and they say, well, you have to ship it in, and that blade is one of a set, and it's the last one. I can't give you the rest of the set because they've been thrown away because they quit
Right.
working. And I'm not going to ship you this set because I ain't got it. So
Right. And the blades themselves, you can go and buy.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I can go buy a pack of
Like
10
on-
blades
right.
for like $20-$25.
Right. So like on this little Cobalt miter saw I've got, it's a 7 1/4. Like I said, that's the one that I have to plug in. Okay. I can go and I can get any 7 1/4 blade and put it on there. He'll take any of them.
Mm-hmm.
Now, with the 18 bolt one that I've got, I can't put a 7 1/4 on it because it's smaller than that.
So you have to put a
Um,
7?
I think it's a 6.5.
Oi.
And the thing about it is that's no longer offered on that for that saw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, that's all something that I like and I wouldn't mind having it. But it's an attachment for your drill, and it's a ball attachment. It looks like a mace ball, the ball off a mace.
Okay.
Only more little protrusions, and you can use it to take wood out to make dig it out instead of going in with a saw and
Right.
grinder and stuff like that.
Yeah, I know what it's a rasp.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they've got that. They've got those in different sizes. Yeah, that way you can gouge out, and get the wood gouged out more to shape it.
Yeah, garbage is a nice word. Trust me, I probably had the other words thrown at me because I had one gentleman, and using term loosely, because at Harbor Freight we had to ask if he wanted that warranty. He goes, "No, you effing white bee, I don't want that, and you need to shut your mouth and kiss my." And I'm like, I just looked at him and was like, "Okay, anything else? No. Have a nice day." He goes, "Well, you don't have to be rude about it." I said, "Sir, you just cussed me out because I asked a standard question. Have a nice day." Guy behind him who's like 6'4" and a bodybuilder.
Right.
He's like, the guy in front of me, he's like, "Well, you can apologize for your attitude." Guy 6'4" leaned over and said, "Shrimp, move. I want to go."
Yep.
Yep.
And the bad thing about it, Shaggy, is if you actually look at Pittsburgh tools, they're actually made in China.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, where's Cobalt made at? I mean,
Yeah.
I know it's on there. I don't have my glasses on. The battery, made in China.
Yeah.
And that's, if you actually look at Milwaukee, Ryobi, Makita, the Cobalt, probably Craftsman, almost any of your battery operated tools. They're Taiwan, Japan, China. That's where a lot of electronic, I mean, look at all your, okay, I've got this HP laptop. It's probably made over there in China. Most of your,
Sucker bet, baby.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, most of your electronic stuff is all made over there now, or Japan. It's made over. I'm trying to remember. There was a TV company out. They're no longer around. Right.
Yeah, I just let him go because, I figured he's having a bad day and I'm not worried about him because at the end of the day, the only person I have to worry about is at that time was me and my kids. And if you don't go home with me, I don't care about you.
Right. And that's one thing, a lot of people don't realize is that if everything went back to being made in America, think about how much more expensive it all would be. Yeah.
Duratest is the brand.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
And like I said, it's got everything to it.
Right.
I just have to hit the bank and get her $20. But yeah.
Well, like this Cobalt, my 18-volt impact driver. Says right on there, made in China.
Mm-hmm. I mean, let's see. The mainstays.
Yeah.
This one is made in India.
Yep.
I've had some from China and I've had some from Turkey.
Have you had any from Pakistan?
No. The India one is close.
Right. I mean, that's the thing, guys. Think about it. Where we get most of our supplies, everything we get now, it comes from a foreign country. We really don't manufacture hardly anything in the United States anymore.
Yeah, now see, this is the thing. Red Heart says made in USA of imported fibers. Imported and distributed by Coates and Clark's, Mexico.
Right.
So
I'm trying to figure out where this. Yeah.
So everybody says Red Heart is a made in America yarn. It is not. It is imported and then it is basically assembled because what I'm working with is, and that one that I just had is called a 4-ply yarn. It has 4 strands of yarn that are twisted together.
Right.
And that equals this one.
Right.
So they get it in and they bring it to the factory and do different stuff to it and fluff it up. And then they twist it down and twist it together into the 4-ply. That's how they assemble it.
Hey. Like today, it's been a hot, humid day here, and I knew that if I was wanting to do a live stream, but usually I'm sitting out here on the stool and everything, with my legs sitting in a position like this, I'll start getting leg cramps. Y'all seen that many a times.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I'm gonna go to Dollar Tree and pick up some coconut water because that's supposed to be good. It's high in potassium.
Mhm.
It's got the liquid, carbs and stuff like that. Yeah, potassium is like 400 milligrams. Okay, it's got carbs on here. Yeah, it's got sugar and everything. Um, but here's the thing. Look down here at the very bottom. Product of Thailand.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Now everybody knows Coke is bottled here in the USA.
Right.
Let's see.
Unless you want the Mexican Coke, then you actually have to get it out of Mexico, which is the better stuff.
Well, for the sugar content, yes.
Well, mainly because they still use sugar down there. That's kind of like what she and I were talking about last night. We were talking about Dublin Dr. Pepper. Now, the only people who are going to know about that are the people here in Texas.
I had no clue until you told me.
Right. Okay. When Dr. Pepper started in Waco, they were, when they first got started, just like Coke and Pepsi, they started doing franchising, bottling companies to put their product out there. And at that time, they were restricting those franchisees to just a certain area they could sell in. Well, Dublin, Texas, wound up being one in 1891. So back when,
Night, Shaggy.
yeah. All right, you take it easy, Shaggy. Appreciate you coming by. When Dr. Pepper, Pepsi, Coke all decided to go with the high fructose corn syrup, which was cheaper to have and everything as a sweetener and get away from sugar, the Dublin Dr. Pepper plant said, that's fine, y'all can, we're not. And they were putting on there that they use Imperial pure cane sugar. It was on all their cans, all their bottles, everything. Well, the powers to be didn't like the fact that they were using the name Dublin and everything on the cans and bottles.
Coconut water, Mark.
Yeah, it's coconut water. With pieces. There's pieces of coconut in there. I say it's better for you than like Gatorade or Powerade. But anyways, the two things that they were complaining about, they were making a big fuss over, is saying, well, you're using the name Dublin on it. Because that wasn't authorized, because it was saying Dublin Dr. Pepper. The second thing is they said they were selling outside their restricted area. And the two sides are fighting back and forth for years. And finally, the owner at the Dublin plant had enough of it and basically said, fine, screw you. You can keep it. Shove it where the sun don't shine. They stopped production on it. That was it. When they said that, boom. There was no more Dublin Dr. Pepper because it was made with Imperial pure cane sugar. I was telling her what I was finding on eBay about empty bottles and stuff like that, how expensive. I still have 9 unopened cans of Dublin Dr. Pepper that I bought.
I think you said you found one for like $600.
I found it was a case of the 8-ounce bottles. Now, I still have some of those 8-ounce bottles of a case that I wound up buying. I think I drank 2 of them at the time when right before all that had happened. And it's like, okay, no more.
Row one done.
Good. But yeah, I mean, that, like I said, that's one thing about, like they said, yeah, you can have, you start bringing the manufacturing back to the United States for all that kind of stuff. Yeah, you're going to start, it's going to start costing more money. Why is that? Well, how much is labor in the United States compared to China, Taiwan, India, Indonesia, Pakistan, Japan? How much is the cost? You know, I mean, even down, like say down in Mexico, it's cheap labor. Those people are getting paid very, very little for doing the work. And then, of course, the companies, they are getting it all shipped over here. They're buying it in big bulk quantities.
Mm-hmm.
And they're turning around selling it for high dollar.
Mm-hmm.
And they spend very, very little on it. I mean, for something that might cost them $15, they might turn around and sell it for $100.
Mm-hmm. And yeah.
Right.
Assistant district manager and I figured it out one time. This was in 2000. So it's been 21 years since we figured this up. And the only reason I remember that is because he got transferred, and 5 years later, he passed away.
Mm.
So I remember how long it is. But a soda in the styrofoam cup, fountain soda, you get at 7-Eleven, Buc-ee's. I've got On Q up here, Easy Mart, any of your gas stations, even in the styrofoam cups. It costs for the cup, the lid, the straw, and the syrup that they run through, plus the carbonation that they put into it. All those 5 things are what makes a soda. And you're talking, and ice. Okay, your 1 cent for ice. Your cup, lid, and straw total is 2 cents. Your syrup is a 2.5 to 5 gallon container. Those are $10 for the 2.5 and $12 for the 5. One of those will make a 32, I don't even know how many, but you're paying for the syrup and the carbonation, you're paying a penny. You're paying 5 cents or less per fountain beverage cup with the styrofoam. And you're getting charged $59, $79, $99, $1.29 plus tax. Where's all that money going?
Right. Yep. Exactly. I mean, it's like, like today for lunch, I want going to Denny's for lunch. Okay. I get basically the same thing every time I go in there. It's what they call the Grand Slam Slugger. It's 2 eggs. I get 4 sausage links. I get the hash browns. I get 2 pancakes. But it comes with coffee and orange juice. Okay? If you go in the Denny's and you buy any kind of meal and you add a cup of coffee to it, it's $2.39 for a cup of coffee. Really? $2.39 for a cup of coffee. I remember when Whataburger, years and years ago, they were selling coffee mugs. I forget how much you had to spend on those coffee mugs. First they got out porcelain, and then they came out with them in plastic. Okay? So, you buy it. Okay? Every time you came back, It was a nickel for a cup of coffee.
I think you
Yeah.
paid like 50, paid like $1 for it or something like that. You didn't pay a lot.
Right. You didn't pay a lot for it. No. But it's like, get a cup of coffee for a nickel.
Mhm.
Okay. Coffee has gone up how much since then? Not really
It's
all that. It's
the
I still go
refills.
to I still go to Dollar Tree and get a 6-ounce bag of coffee for $1.
Yeah.
It's not the greatest in the world, but okay,
It's edible.
coffee.
It's
Yeah,
drinkable.
it's coffee. I like it. I'm not complaining about it. Is it Folgers? Is it
Maxwell House.
is it Max? No. Does it taste good? Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining about it.
Yeah, Pagan. I worked at Burger King and McDonald's. I would bring in a 2-liter of soda the day before, and I would drink that on that 2-liter all shift. They told me I had to get one of their cups. Okay, here's a quarter. I paid for an ice cup. I used that all shift.
Yep.
Especially when I worked at a Burger King and you had ants crawling out of the Sprite.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Yeah. We had to shut down the soda machine, take everything off, and that didn't do any good because we just cleaned the heads, not the line.
That's not bad.
Yep. Mark, some of the coffee that they've had in the fast food places, you don't want the refills.
Yeah. But I was gonna say that's one of the main reasons why I get that Grand Slam Slugger at Denny's. It's because the coffee and the orange juice is included. It's part of the little combination meals they sell.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I could get anything else, add the coffee. It's going to be a lot more expensive going that way. Say if you just wanted just a regular omelet, okay, but you want to add coffee to it, you're going to pay. It's going to cost you more money by getting that omelet and everything than like what I get, and I get full.
And you can eat.
Yeah, I can eat. Oh yeah. Yeah, she's seen me eat. But wait till we go to Rocket Cafe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll go with hosers instead of hoses anyway, any day, Pagan.
Yeah.
Trust me, some of them need to be hosed down.
Yeah.
Yep, they charge. You got your Grand Slam, and then Chris and I got ours. Did I get soda or did I get OJ?
I think you got soda.
Yeah, they charge like $1.79 for it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, it's just like at Buc-ee's. Okay, you walk into Buc-ee's, or like down here in Texas. I don't know if they have them up where y'all are at, but it's a big. It's kind of like what Chris had said. It's basically like on cue, but with it's kind of like Walmart with on cue gas pumps.
Yeah.
Okay, and on cue up there, y'all got what 14 pumps? Yeah, some of them.
24th, the one nearest the house.
Okay. When she first came down here, she saw the Buc-ee's in Denton. What was your reaction?
Damn, price of gas. Because that was at 1 o'clock in the morning?
Something like that.
Yeah.
All right. We stopped when we went to DOH. We stopped off at the Buc-ee's here so I could fill the tri-cup. How many gas pumps do they have out front? It's around 80. Yeah, around 80 gas pumps. The one down at Temple is the largest with 100 gas pumps.
Non-diesel.
Now that's not diesel. That's gas only. They have a different section for diesel. And when we were coming back, actually, we stopped off the one here to fill the bike up, and went and stopped off at the one down in Madisonville to top the bike off before getting on the rest of the way. We actually went inside. And it's like, just the look on her face is like, oh my God, this place is huge.
And I was playing hopple hopple hop pop because I was not used to riding a trike.
Right. But anyways, it's, what was it? I think you're going to pay about $2 for a 20-ounce Coke in the bottle. Whereas if you go to their soda fountain, you can get a large for 79 cents. And it's a lot more drink.
Mm-hmm.
And they sell a bunch of it. As a matter of fact, they don't have one or two. They usually have about 3 or 4 of those setups against the wall.
Yeah.
And was it about 3 different islands for coffee and everything? Is that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But now, their food-wise, they've got some good food, but you're going to pay for it.
Yeah, you paid $8 for a pulled pork sandwich.
No, it was $5.99.
Well, for the sandwich and the drink, you paid almost $8, and that was a 20-ounce drink, and we drank half of it before we left.
No, I think we finished the drink. But
no, we put it in a bottle.
That's right, we did. But yeah, I mean, it was. I don't know. What a 20-ounce? I think I got a large, and figured on putting it in the bottle to take with us. But yeah, I mean, food-wise, yeah, they've got some good things there. Souvenirs, stuff like that, are not cheap.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, here in Texas, we actually down, like I said, Temple, we actually have the largest one ever made. And the one we've got here in Ennis has only been open for almost a year now. Yeah, it's almost a year old.
Mm.
Denton, I think theirs is, I think maybe 2 years old. Yeah.
I'll be honest, that one kind of scares me. So.
Yeah, but we were coming back from when we left DOH. We actually stopped off. It was like, okay, I know I can, we'll stop off at the Buc-ee's going back, and we'll top the tank off. Pulled off the highway, pulled in the parking lot. Every single pump was occupied, and there was lines of like 5 and 6 cars deep, waiting at almost every single pump.
I think we went like 20 miles down the road and hit a Chevron.
I think it was an Exxon. Pulled in, right to an empty pump, no problem. Yeah. And of course, yeah, we wound up using the facilities there. And then got back up on the road.
Yeah, but when we went to League's, there was an old gas station across the street from Buc-ee's. So we were going to go in there.
Then realized it was closed.
Yeah. And Oklahoma roads are bad. They hurt. Especially, they hurt the girls.
Yeah.
That particular one, he almost lost a couple of inches around his waist because it was so messed up.
But the rest of the roads were good.
Yeah, I like Texas roads better.
Yeah. So that you got to admit that, yeah, Texas roads are definitely a lot better.
Well, when Oklahoma will quit borrowing from their roads and bridges fund and giving to everybody else, it might help.
Mm-hmm.
Now, am I going to hold my breath? No.
Nope.
Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me.
Hold
don't kill
on.
Me, don't kill me.
Give me just a second, Michael.
Ellie? All right, what did you do wrong this time? Oh, you got some Allen wrenches. Did he get the wrong ones? Looks like he got SAE and not metric. Because red is usually, if I'm not mistaken, red is usually standard and blue is in metric.
I don't care. It's hex keys. I can get it to work for what I need.
Right.
Shush.
Hey,
Shush you.
how are we gonna do it?
Hey, leave the microphone on. I want to hear what he has to say. Yes. Hey, turn the camera on so everybody can see him.
Who? Is he Chris?
Yeah.
No, he's already run away.
Chicken.
Cluck cluck, and he knows it. These were in a spot. I've been telling him to fucking clean. Been telling him to clean that area, and they were underneath everything.
But those are SAE, they're not metric.
If I know. 3/8.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll work.
Standard, yeah. Because I know most of that stuff is all going to be like a 5.5 or 6 millimeter, which is like quarter inch.
I think it's a 4.
Yeah.
Guess what? I don't care. I can get it to work.
Right.
If nothing else, I know a couple little DIY hacks I can use.
Oh, you got a Mexican speed wrench?
No, I ain't got no speedy.
Oh, you got no cutting torch?
No, not for a wrought iron bed frame. I don't.
Right. Yeah, that's what's known as a Mexican speed wrench. It's a cutting torch.
Pits me off enough. I don't need the cutting torch. Just like that little problem I told you about at my daughter's. And
yep.
you made that offer. I said, for this, Mama got it.
Yep. I know.
I appreciate the help. I appreciate the offer. But if it becomes a problem, Mama get it.
Oh, yeah. I know.
Oh, I had to chew out a 400-pound man today.
Really?
Yeah.
What did he do right?
Oh, no. My client is a single female. Oh, hey, Shell. Yes, we're trouble. We have fun. And he came to the door.
So why is she talking to you and not me?
Because she knows me.
Yeah.
And he came to the door of the apartment, and he asked for this one guy that lives in the building that he runs errands for people. He'll borrow cigarettes, get cigarettes and stuff like that. And if you give him enough money, he'll go get you alcohol and go get groceries and stuff like that. No big deal. He said, is in. Well, you don't say, is somebody in unless it's their apartment. I said, huh? He goes, is in. I said, he don't live here. He goes, thanks.
Hey, Shell.
He said effing. I don't know if he said the B word, if he called me a skank. And Yeah. I had to go up to the office and talk to one of the ladies up there. And he was coming in. He said, I want to apologize. I said, no, I don't care. I said, you had no right, no reason to do that. If you got a problem with me, come to my face about it. I said, don't get pissed off because I tell you the truth. And he goes, oh, yeah. I said, no. No.
Yeah. I don't play that game. No.
Well, when it's a 400-pound man who last week had been kicked out of his apartment because they had to bug bomb it.
Ooh.
Yeah. He got kicked out so bad they left his mobility chair in there.
Oh.
He had to go downstairs, sit outside on the bench out in front of the building for however long.
So he's back in his apartment?
Yeah, this is last week before.
Okay.
But I was just like, ew.
Yeah.
I finally heard 2 days ago why he'd been outside. I was like, ew. From the guy that told me the heavier gentleman had given him a $800 television that the buggies had messed up. Ooh. He put it back in the box and everything. The receipt was still in the box. Guess what he did?
He took it back to the store. Got the money
He took it back to Walmart.
Yep.
Guess what these are for?
We're good tonight.
The GMC?
No. To pay for the GMC.
The blue truck?
Bingo.
Ow.
Bingo bongo.
Guess what?
That's your original set for the blue truck.
Now see what happens when you clean? You find shit you weren't supposed to have where it is. Pardon my language.
Hey, no, you gave me those because you pretty much handed me the blue truck. Remember?
Uh-huh. But you were supposed to put them up, not lose them in the middle of whatever that is you call a room.
A room?
Disaster area?
Chernobyl is looking good. Shell, you missed it.
Yeah, you're late to the party, Shell.
I've been looking for my hex keys for 2 weeks. He finally found them.
Buried in his room.
Good news is I'm making progress.
Yep. So how you doing, Shell? You doing okay tonight?
Work. Yeah, you can tell because she's got her cap locks on.
Yep.
Yeah,
so
and I've got
a Mel Brooks. Hi, Shell. What movie is that reference to? And what was the next line?
That wasn't Spaceballs, was it?
Nope.
Okay. I have to yell when. Yeah, we know Joe. We understand.
I want to see if she knows what movie, Mel Brooks movie that was.
I honestly couldn't tell you.
I can, and I've actually got it on DVD.
Yeah, you have all these movies on DVD, and you say we're going to sit there and watch them, and we haven't yet.
You haven't been down here long enough, and we're always doing something else to keep us occupied more. Doing something else. I mean, when you came down last time, what did we do? By the time you got here, what all were we doing?
Unloading and trying to stay dry.
Yep. And we went and did some shopping. We went, we went and got dinner and everything.
I had you and Chris go do that while I showered.
Right. And then got in on Mark's Saturday night live stream.
Yeah.
Then we wound up being on Brandon's. And
Yeah.
then you went
Good
in.
night.
Right. It was like good night. And then I wound up going in a few minutes afterwards. I brought everything into the house, and I took my shower. We went going to sleep. But we
Yep.
did wind up watching
Quigley.
Quigley Down Under.
Shell said she can't remember.
Blazing Saddles.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. That's where he's sitting at the desk and everything. Got that redhead next to him. You know, work, work, work. Hello, boys. You missed me? Yeah. His secretary that was barely dressed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what else Christopher finds in there.
So he's opening up the time vault, huh?
Yeah. Reminds me, I've got to get my 2 flat packs out from my sister's bed.
Yeah.
Under bed storage.
Yeah. Now I tell you one thing that I just remembered about Blazing Saddles is that
Exactly. Michelle, when is Mel Brooks politically correct anyway? Don't strain yourself, honey. I see the steam.
yeah, I'm trying to think that I don't think he's ever been politically correct.
That was sarcastically rhetorical.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, I don't think he's ever been politically correct. But I do know that in one scene of the movie where Gene Wilder is talking to Cleavon Little and everything, he was, he started, talking about the town folk and everything, and he ad-libbed a line in the movie, and the laugh you see on Cleavon Little is authentic because he was not expecting it.
Nope, and they left it in there.
It was left in there. It's like, I'm trying to remember, these are the common folk and everything. He starts naming everything. He goes, morons. Yeah, Cleavon Little was not expecting that. Of course, that's also the same movie where you hear the line, badges? We don't need no sinking badges.
I think I came in and watched like 2 or 3 minutes of it and then had to turn around and leave because one of the girlfriends had it on. Her dad had it on. I was trying to get in and get out because had stuff to do. I don't remember what it was but I remember Domingo badges.
Yep.
And I looked at my God, a black guy as part of the main role. Scary as hell. Scary.
Yeah.
And he said, I know, but they are hilarious. I looked and said, Gene Wilder? He goes, yeah. I said, dude, if he's in there, it's gonna be hilarious as anything.
Yep. I know there's that one part in there where Gene Wilder and Cleavon Little, they're trying to get the lowdown on the little meeting that Harvey Korman is having. And he goes, hold on. I know a way we can get in. It shows a couple of guys with the white robes and hats and everything. And then all of a sudden, Gene Wilder, he goes, hey, boys, look what I found. He pulls Cleavon Little out from behind the rock and everything. And Cleavon Little goes, hey, where are the white women at?
Yeah.
Like I said, any Mel Brooks movies, they would not, if they were filmed today,
The what?
no, they would not be done.
The black.
The one that's on your phone right now.
Why? What are you doing?
Disinfect it.
Yep.
It's
That's
a fun
correct,
one.
Jill.
You're at it.
A phone. You don't use these on phones. Jesus.
Yeah, and the clear one's out in the car.
Oh no, I'm not taking that one. Fuck that.
Hey, audio's still on. No. What is that? A baby wipe?
Disinfectant like Clorox.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can use that on the back of the phone. Oh yeah.
Hey, I just did a redraw for the color for the toolbox.
No.
Hey, I just said let it dry out. No. Don't put it on your phone. Just let it sit out and dry.
Yeah, no. You got red, so no.
Well, guess what? 2 colors just came out in a row.
Red and yellow.
I had red, orange, and 2 greens. But do you remember what I said? What the green would be substituted for?
I know purple was black. I think green was the orange.
No, green was going to be blue.
Okay.
But I think after getting the information as far as what I heard from the lady at Harbor Freight, probably going to wait till
Number 2 comes out.
September, October, something like that, and see what they've got.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
Hey, Doug. Hey, Lori.
how y'all doing? Welcome to the party. Y'all missed most of everything.
Yes, thankfully I'm still going to have him around because he didn't pick for the green toolbox. I told.
Especially after you saw the color.
Yeah. I
And
told
you
him.
don't want me to get it too.
Hey, Pagan. Well, I didn't realize it was that ugly. Yeah, I told him he'd be sleeping on the couch.
What's real funny is the reaction I got out of Antonio the other night talking about it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because he was going, no.
Yeah.
But what's real funny, I find amazing, is that green is one of the most popular colors they sell. The 2 least favorite colors is yellow and orange.
And I would rather have either one of those. But yeah, I like how I got the manager. She goes, "Ooh, me too," telling her I crochet.
You
Yeah,
make the
but
comment.
so that green color, no, just no, no. Yeah, I was talking to her about crochet because he was looking at the Icon toolbox, and it has a nice side locker, which is about 5 foot tall. It's so heavy it comes on its own caster.
Yep.
I said I need about 6 of those. She goes, "Oh, why?" I said, "Just the cabinet." Because why? I said, "Well, it's a good place to store my yarn." She goes, "Yarn?" I said, "Yeah, I crochet." She goes, "Oh, me too."
See,
And then what was it, about 30 minutes later, I got offered a job?
Actually, she offered you a job before talking about that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, Shell, this screen you would not know. No. It
Yeah, Pagan even agrees with you.
It is the neon safety green, and pea green together. It is ugly.
Yeah.
You have to go online and just go look up their toolboxes and look up the green. Yuck.
Then I bet you're glad it got sold before I could get there.
Yes, because I don't like the color. No, because you could have had it used. Because you could have used it and pretty much just moved that Craftsman around.
Right.
Yeah, but it was also kind of neon too, Pagan.
Yep.
I just no.
Yeah, it's a Harbor Freight green. Yeah.
Yeah, I could Shell. I could deal with it if it was John Deere green. That I could deal.
Yeah.
Which yeah, did you ever go look in that box for that emerald green I was telling you about?
In what box?
The wooden one I brought down.
No, I never have
Not
looked in there.
Okay.
No, I haven't even thought about it
Yeah.
with everything going on. It's like by the time I get home, it's like I'm thinking about other things, and that's
Not it.
off my mind. Right. I still gotta get
That's
that receipt out of the car and everything, so I can do the um, survey for Wendy's. Because the manager there told me if I do that, she'd actually take $2 off the combo meal.
Nice. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'll remind you.
I gotta go out to the car and do something anyways.
Get more cigarettes.
No, something else I gotta get out of there.
Mm.
Cigarettes I'm good on for right now. No, I gotta get that. I stopped off at the city hall today, talked to the city
Oh
manager,
yeah.
the city secretary, and she wasn't there, so I got her business card, and it's still in the car. So I get on there and send her an email of those two
Proclamations.
proclamations.
And don't forget to let Pastor and Yank know that they're doing it this coming month.
Yeah. Well, Preacher already knows.
Okay.
I told him that. I sent him a text yesterday when I found out about it.
Okay.
And
You
he-
say preacher, I say pastor.
Right.
Almost the same thing.
Yeah, well, like I said, for me, if I say Mark, it's like, okay, which one? All right, Preacher. Okay. And the only reason I say that is because that is his road name. He's also our preacher.
Yeah.
Church.
Okay.
But yeah, he already sent me the one that came from Red Oak and copy of the one that we got there in Ferris. And to let y'all know, May is Motorcycle Safety Awareness Month, and we've already had 2 different cities do a proclamation letting everybody know about motorcycle safety awareness. Well, unfortunately, the city of Ennis, their next city council meeting won't be until June 1st. So I've been in touch with the city secretary, and she's going to get all that information done so that way it can be done at next city council meeting, which I got to find out what day is that on. I got to find out what day. It's on a Tuesday.
Yes, because it's on Tuesday. My birthday's on Saturday. And my birthday's the 5th.
Yep. Okay. So I got to find out what time. I already know location and everything. So that's no big deal there. So yeah, I've just got to get in there and I've got to figure out how to copy from the text message and put it in the email and send it off to her. That way then she can look at both of them and figure out how the wording and everything is to have it put in the proclamation. That's what he
Pagan,
needs.
are you saying Illinois? Because that's coming up really weird on the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, Oklahoma and Texas are okay. Oklahoma and
Yeah.
Texas, you don't have to wear a helmet if you have a windshield, or you just have to wear eye cover.
That's Oklahoma. Texas, if you're 21 and over, you don't have to wear a helmet. You don't even have to have a windshield.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And he was wanting me to go with him. I'm like, not on a 2-wheel, and because my balance is screwed. There are days that I can't even walk straight,
Yeah.
and I'm not drunk or anything. I just can't. And
Well, and also on top of that, I'd probably be popping a wheeling on Fat Albert if you rode with me.
but yeah, since my balance is so off, I'm not willing. Yeah, I'm not willing to put him at risk
Right.
by me riding on uh, that style of bike. And he said, "Well, I guess it's a good thing I've got a trike, huh?" I said,
Yep.
"Okay, now we just have to get a helmet."
Yep.
And
And
because
to me,
I
right.
did one ride without a helmet, and that was to the dealership to get a helmet.
Right. And for me, I feel more comfortable and safer if I've got a passenger on the trike. That's the main reason I wound up getting it.
Yeah, because the last one almost dumped you.
No, that was
The
a couple before.
Well, the last person to ride on Albert.
Yeah, the last one that, yeah.
Pagan. I don't know if I'd want to ride in a sidecar. I don't think I could get out of it. The trike is no problem because I can just slide down like I'm fixing to drive it and move my legs.
Also, Pagan, you got to consider that Crystal's not on the small side.
Go ahead and lay it out there.
I'll let you.
Pagan. I am 6'1", and last time I weighed myself, I was over 330 pounds.
And I'm 5'9", and last time I got weighed, which is when I went to the doctor last, they were saying 185.
Yeah, I'm close to double.
Yeah. But I think that's also mainly because, I was on those antibiotics, and my system still has not gotten back on
And
track
everything
yet.
went in and went out.
At first, but now it's going in and not wanting to come out. That's the problem. And I'm not on the antibiotics anymore. But the finger it's getting better. I still got a little bit of stiffness right here in this joint here, and right there. It's a little bit of swelling, but
What was it? 3 weeks ago, you were still that?
Yeah. About 3 weeks ago, it was like that. And about a month ago, it was probably like that. That was about all. But now it's like,
You're welcome, Doug Lori. I don't
Yeah.
care. Even before Mater, it took me 25 years to get to the point where if you don't like me, don't let the door hit you where the Lord slid you, because I will.
yeah,
And I don't care anymore. I am me. This is it. What you guys see here is how I am at home, and he can attest to that.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to change for anybody, and if you cannot deal with me as you see me, then you're not worth dealing with.
right. And that's one thing I love about her is the fact that she doesn't want me to change, from who I am. And like I said, I know it was said before, and I'm going to say it again. When we were at the DOH rally, there was a guy selling ammo. Okay, I looked, and it's like she goes, "If you want to get it, because that's something that I know you enjoy. I'm not going to stop you. I'm not
And the
going
guy,
to complain if you want to buy that."
yes, but exactly what did I say to you? The exact words. Because when I said that, it shocked the guy behind the counter.
Right. It. I don't know if I can say the exact words. I can get the phrase and everything, the way you worded it.
Close
It's
enough.
basically, it's basically, it's because that was what I was doing beforehand, and you didn't want for me to stop something I enjoyed doing before you and I met.
Because if I make you stop
Then it's
something
not,
that
I'm not me.
exactly, and that's not who I fell in love with.
Right. And I know for a fact that,
Right,
for
Pagan.
me, um, right. But for me, it's like, okay, 20 years ago, over 20 years ago, I wound up going to the dentist for a regular checkup. They say, okay, well, you got, a molar on top and bottom on the left hand side that had, a cavity that, it's beyond where it can be drilled and filled. They said basically, it's like, okay, you're going to have a root canal and crown put on those. Okay, fine. People have had root canals and crowns put on for how many years? Okay, fine. I wound up doing that. They did the root canal. They said, okay, we're going to pack it and everything and come back in a month and we'll do the crowns. Okay, fine. I go back. That dentist had skipped town. By the time I could get into another dentist, which was over a year later, that was on the same dental, the insurance, I'd already got periodontal disease in both upper and lower jawline. They said we can't save your teeth, and it's gotten to the point where it's just going to keep going, and eventually you're going to have dentures. Well, 4 years ago, I wound up going and getting the remaining teeth pulled and got dentures. Well, I don't wear them. I feel more comfortable without wearing my dentures. Okay, you're going to understand me better. And the dentures they gave me to start off with, I felt like I was wearing baby teeth. They're that damn small. I don't like them. And I was very uncomfortable trying to eat or do anything with them in. She doesn't complain about that.
No,
She does
because
that, right.
I have no right to complain because this is all I have. Just like
Yeah,
what, basically 2.5 teeth because I didn't take care of him as a kid, didn't have a good example, so oh well. And
yeah,
then I had 2 kids, so there went all the calcium.
right,
And eventually I've got to have them removed, but they're working now, so oh well.
right. And for me, you would not believe how many people, how many women that are out there, and that's the nicest way I can say it, that I will put like this. I did see on one dating site I was at years ago, must have teeth. They were very picky as far as hygiene and looks, and I'm going, screw you. If you don't like me for the way I look and how I am, there's the door.
Okay, so Pagan, how old are you? 51? Because you don't sound that old on here. And there's a guy that comes in on some of the other lives, Scott Keller. He's
Uh,
got implants, and he said it's a work. It's a lot of work.
All right, so you're just a little bit older than me. Actually, no. Okay, what month? Because I'm 56 myself.
This I got to see because if he puts the same month and day out there, I'm going to laugh.
Yeah, that would be funny. All right. Yeah, what month and what day? We're gonna see how close, see who's actually older. Yes,
Mm,
yeah, we know. You old fart.
he has got you beat.
Wow. Not
Almost,
by much.
almost
By
exactly 3 months.
no,
Almost. Oh no, 2 months. Sorry.
almost 2 months. Because
Mm-hmm.
mine's February 22nd, 65.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Scott was saying because of how they have to do them that it takes almost a year.
Yep. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Shell. We know how much older you are.
We ain't getting into my age, Mama.
Now I could have gotten implants. Uh, I think it would have been about $2,000 more. That unfortunately at that time it wasn't
Mhm.
in the budget.
Kidnapping me?
Hold up. I'm getting informed of the kidnapping.
Uh oh, I didn't do it. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I could have, but it wasn't in the finances to get the implants and everything. So I was like, eh. And like I said, I wasn't, you know, that first set that they actually made for me, they made them actually too big. And because every time I would go to put them in, they would they wouldn't last. And they had actually told me about a one type of adhesive to get. They said, "Oh, this is the best," because I was getting all the different ones. I had the Fixodent, um,
Polygrip.
Polygrip. I even had the what's the one that's on the paper? You actually have to
C-bond?
uh, C-bond. Yeah, I had the C-bond even, and none of that would work. Um, and I told them, man, these things just will not stay in, no matter how what I do. And they said, okay, well, uh, get this kind of adhesive. It's the best out there. Okay, fine. Well, the closest
Mm-hmm.
place that actually had it was about 30 miles away. Someone I knew, I told her about it, and she goes, okay. Well, a couple of days later, she goes, hey, you want to meet me over in Waxahachie for dinner? I've got something for you. So, okay, sure, why not? So I wound up doing that, and she actually had went over to that pharmacy and bought that adhesive. Okay, well, I was sitting there having chicken dinner, and I just put in the dentures probably 45 minutes before all that. Got over there, was starting eating, come loose. I go in the bathroom, but she hands me the stuff. I go in the restroom and everything, clean the dentures, clean all the other adhesive and everything out, put the other stuff, put them in. Okay, fine. They're spitting. Within 20 minutes, they were even coming loose. That stuff wasn't even working.
Mm.
So I told them about that, and I had an appointment, went back in. Oh, well, these were made too big. So they made me another set. And yeah, Oh, the Volkswagens. But yeah, so like I said, I wound up wearing them for about maybe another year or so, and it's like it's been almost 3 years now since I stopped wearing them. Oh, leg cramp.
Drink
All
more
right,
juice.
I'm gonna go get me another can of coconut water.
Okay. Yeah, I love the Beatles, but I'm way younger because, like I said, I can call Michelle Mama. I said I could. I didn't say I would because you would have been 15. Yeah, see, and I'm in the same generation as you, Doug and Lori, because I'm 8 years younger than you. I will be 42 on the 5th. Yeah, Mater booked a hotel room for um, it's a Renaissance style date. It's called the Castle. It's in Muskogee, Oklahoma. We're going to go up there for my birthday, and oh yeah, Shell, you look really good for your age. And then we're going to go straight down to Texas,
Yep.
and that should be the last of it, I hope.
If this don't help, I'm gonna be SOL because all I got is one more.
Yo,
Now, this makes my third one.
I know. Because you told me you chugged one right after you got home.
Yep. Yeah, up like this. I got home, and when I set the notification for being doing the live stream, that was what 16 minutes, and I already drank one of these before that.
Yeah.
And I'm almost halfway done with this one. Another thing I wound up doing is I didn't get the pickle juice because I'm out of that right now. Was salt.
Yeah.
Like that salt grinder I got. Yeah, I wound up. I got some of that. Ground some of that up, and that should help also. And Shell, yeah, you do look good. I can't complain about that. And so does Froggy.
Yep. And I've got to go. I've got to watch Froggy's video that she put out about the fake hooks.
Yeah, you're going to want to watch that more than me.
Yeah, I know. But I'm not ordering any hooks right now because I've got what amounts to about 4 full sets. So,
Right.
if I need any, sweetheart,
Yeah, I know.
I just make sure you don't take me shopping on Sunday.
On which Sunday?
Any Sunday for hooks. You cannot take me shopping for hooks on Sunday.
Well, I can guarantee you one place I'm not going to be taking you to on Sunday. Hobby Lobby.
Exactly.
Yeah, because they're not open.
Exactly. And that's
Yep.
where I get my preferred hooks.
Right.
Yeah, I'll be honest, Shell. I'm not going to order from online, especially after that, because you were the second one that I'd heard it about, and then a couple of other channels have put ones out since then. What?
That's a big one.
Mater, what are you looking at, sweetheart? You're off camera.
Remember what my little guess I had? Yeah, its older sibling is outside. About double the size of it.
As long as it stays outside.
It's outside right now. That's what I was looking outside. So something caught my eye because I'm standing up trying to get my leg to stop cramping. And it just kind of wandered on by. Yeah, it's the right leg, basically from the knee up, that main inside style muscle that's wanting to cramp on me.
The gluteus maximus.
Mm,
It
no,
runs all. It runs all the way down from the butt to the heel. Show, I don't have Prime, so I'm not going to order. I'm not going to order with Prime, and I always do my best to get Amazon as a seller or fulfilled by Amazon. That way, if there is a screw up with the product or anything, I get it fixed.
Yeah. I still got to use that gift card I got from Adam. I haven't even used that to order anything off of Amazon. I haven't even ordered anything. I don't even use Amazon for anything at all.
Like I said, you and Adam helped buy me a knitting machine, which
I know.
I'll set up when I get down there.
Okay.
After we get stuff straight, that way I've got room for it.
Right. I know. We got to get everything put up and organized and everything. That's fine.
No. I can take some of my yarn and put up in the rafters of the garage.
Put it up in the attic.
Yeah. But I'll be honest, if we're going to do that, I know, Michelle, but right now I'm not wanting it. I'm not wanting to order anything. So.
That's a nice offer, Shell. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I do. Thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah, when I come down there, not this weekend, but next, because I'm going to do my best to get these 30s down there this weekend.
Okay.
And that's going to be a lot.
Well, like I said, I've got the wash house area. Mm-hmm. It needs to be cleaned and organized and everything. I mean, some of that stuff that's in there, I know where I want to put it. I just got to get that building redone first.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Well, and like I said, what I want to do is just basically take a tote and work through it. and then
Right.
get another tote and stack it in there and work through it.
Right.
And just keep doing that until I'm down to at least one 30-gallon tote and as few of my others as possible.
Right.
Because if I can
No,
get them down. Okay, go ahead.
No, you first.
If I can get them down there, the fun part is it would be easiest to get them down there and get them put up immediately, straight
Right.
up in the attic. And
Okay.
Chris is not going to be there this weekend.
Right.
So, yeah.
And you see where everything has to go up in the attic right now.
I just looked where that one area was right there at the opening.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. You will be doing the majority of the climbing.
Oh yeah.
Because it's not because you're a man. It's because I don't like ladders. I am severely afraid of heights. In an elevator, I am right by the door or I'm in the corner with my hands on both rails.
Right.
And you saw that with up here.
So taking you up in the Ferris wheel is going to be out?
Taking me up in the Ferris wheel, you're going to have my claws in your arm. You may not have an arm left.
I'll have to make sure I'm wearing my motorcycle jacket then. The heavy leather one.
You may not have a jacket arm left.
I'll file your nails down first.
That's with them being cut off to the quick, dear.
I've got a grinder around here. If I don't, I can go get another one. Of course, there are handcuffs.
Mm-mm.
Or I always get you that jacket that ties in the back.
No. No, you keep me away from roller coasters and the Ferris wheel and we should be fine.
All right. What about like what Doug and Lori asked? Airplanes?
Never been on one.
I've been on 3. Yeah. I've been on 3 of them. Not bad except for the last one. And that was in 96.
Okay, I was still in high school.
Yeah.
I
was coming back from Vegas.
Yeah, I've never been on an airplane. I don't know if I want to or not. If I do, keep me away from the window.
Yeah. Now, I can't tell you the exact date of when it was, but I can tell you something else that happened the very same day I took that last flight. You remember the bombing that happened at in Atlanta for the Olympics?
Yeah.
Same day that bomb went off, the same time is when we were leaving Vegas, and someone had found a note on board the plane after we were all on it.
And they were going to recreate 9/11. Or they were going to do 9/11 beforehand.
No. Let's just say that the stewardess was informed of the note. The plane went back to the terminal. Everybody got off the plane, and they took the plane away.
Yeah.
Because supposedly there was a bomb on board.
Yeah.
So they spent about 3 hours going, searching the plane. Never found anything. So yeah, that was, and then of course we found out once we're back in the terminal in the lounge area, we heard about, we were watching the TV and so, oh, bomb went off in Atlanta.
Atlanta.
But the
Yeah.
thing about it is, if that bomb had not gone off in Atlanta, we would have made the news because that was the first time a bomb threat had ever been done at McCarran Airport in Vegas.
Mm.
But yeah, we all got back on the plane. Once they found out it was all safe, they brought it back. Well, the biggest problem is they shut the engines and everything down.
Yeah, they had to.
Right. So, I mean, they had everything shut off. Well, when they literally pulled the plane back over and everything, so engines were not running at the time.
Yeah.
Well, it was a kind that had one engine on each wing and one in the tail. They were trying to get, they had both wings started. Okay, both of them were sitting there running. They were trying to get the tail engine running again, trying to get it fired up. They were having difficulties.
Pagan said it was a DC-10.
Um,
And he wanted to know if they searched you guys and the crew for bomb.
They did not search us. We were told to leave our luggage and everything on the plane. Basically, get off the plane now.
Yeah.
So, no, they did not find anything. But with the problem with the rear engine, that is also that happens to be the one that operates the air conditioning unit for the plane.
Ooh.
So we were burning up and everything for an hour. We're sitting there for almost an hour while they were having the problems. A lot of people were hearing that engine trying to start up, and it wasn't. They were complaining about it making a lot of noise back there. Let's just say that about half of the passengers, or the ones that were back there, got off the plane. We hadn't even left the terminal yet. We were still there. We hadn't even pulled away yet. So anyways, they got off the plane. They were all told, look, you get off the plane, we cannot guarantee you a way back home. Your luggage is still going to be on the plane. They got off. I stayed on the plane with my girlfriend and her two kids. That was a very rough flight back. Simple fact is we ran into a thunderstorm, a severe thunderstorm. And going through it, the pilot was trying to get above it and go around it to get away from it all. And there was about 2 or 3 times that the plane was like this, and I guess the turbulence, whatever, it literally made the plane do that number. It just dropped. We could feel it in the plane.
Yeah, your pressure dropped out from underneath the plane.
Right. So whatever it was, yeah, it made the plane drop. How much it dropped, I don't know, but we could feel it. And I mean, everybody on board was like, wow.
In an airplane, you can feel a 2 to 3 foot drop because you're that high up and there's nothing below you. You can feel it.
Right. But I mean, hey, as you can tell, we made it back with no problems.
Yay! I'm glad you did.
And of course, that was what, almost 25 years ago. Yeah.
Don't get me lying. That was you.
Yeah, it's been almost 25 years. But I'll admit, yeah, I wouldn't mind going back to Vegas. It was a very interesting town. I would just say don't go walking the strip at night.
Duh.
I mean, even during the daytime, it's not really that bad. It's just the fact that you'll have people on the street handing out flyers for certain entertainment places,
That cater to
and
only males or only females.
they were handing out to both.
Ooh,
But it's just the fact that um, the pictures that are on those flyers
very explicit.
vary, and they are showing. Yeah, they're showing.
Everything.
Yeah,
Shell, that right there is a reason I do not want to get on a plane. Yeah, see, Pagan in 99. Let's see, I turned 21 in 2000. Yeah.
yeah.
I'm not sure.
I wouldn't. Um, so Doug and Lori, where did y'all? Okay, have y'all been to Vegas then? Who on here has been to Vegas? That's my question. And if you have, where did you? What hotel were you staying at? Because for me, I wound up staying at the Excalibur Hotel. I liked it. I liked Excalibur. I know that I've heard people talk about how it's not that great right now. But then, like I said, 96 is when I wound up going. I liked it. To me, Circus was kind of run down a little bit. Um, MGM Grand, that was a very nice casino hotel. Um, yeah. Um, New York was not completed at that time. Um, the Luxor was open, but they didn't have everything inside completed, like all the waterways and canals and everything. They didn't have that. I don't think the Venetian was even. I think the Venetian is where the Hacienda used to be, and the Hacienda was like, man. Okay. Well, New York, it wasn't even. They weren't even finished working on it. I mean, they didn't even have that place where they were even having guests. They still had all the fencing, construction fencing around the place. Now, Pagan Venetian, that's the one that's at the very south end of the strip, correct? You gotta go past the Luxor and everything. Isn't that where the Venetian's at? I think that's where it's all located. Oh, I don't know why I didn't think of it. Bring it up on maps. Actually, I can do something else. I just do a Google search on it.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Hang on. It could have been Mandalay Bay. I don't know. I don't know what the strip is then. I don't think that's okay. Okay, there's a Luxor. Okay, okay, there's the Strip. Okay, Mandalay Bay is where, um, yeah, yeah, Mandalay Bay. That is where where the hacienda used to be at because I actually went there because they had a Mexican buffet, and that's one thing I did like about the hotels. Their buffets they've got, they are great. Loved them. That's where we ate almost every single day. We would pick out a different one for lunch and for dinner. And it's like we never went to the same one twice. But yeah, Mandalay Bay. Like I said, we went there, or not Mandalay, but Hacienda for they had a Mexican buffet. It wasn't all that great. We really didn't like it. And then of course in December 31st, the Hacienda it was imploded. Because I can understand why. Yep. The Tropicana, yeah. New York, New York. Caesar's Palace was okay. There's a Mirage, yeah. Treasure Island, yeah. Was there Circus Circus? Yep. The Strat, we didn't get a chance to check out that one. Oh, well, damn, there's a gold and silver pawn shop. They're right there on the Strip. Well, there's downtown there's a Golden Nugget. I know there's some that are kind of off. Oh, there's Count's Customs. Oh, it's not that far from Palace Station. I've heard Palace Station is supposed to be good. Yeah, Treasure Island. We actually did get a chance to see their pirate show and everything at the time. Loved it. Unfortunately, they changed it over the years, and I don't think they've even got that anymore. Yeah. Okay. But like I said, I wouldn't, oh, Star Trek Experience. I heard that that is good, but they actually do have a good one there. But I just closed it out so that I'd have to look again. But yeah, um, but yeah, like I said, I wouldn't mind going back just to see what's different and everything. Um, some of the shows and everything. Some the shows the different hotels put on at night is something to see. Like the Mirage, where they've got the waterfall volcanoes that erupt and everything. Um, oh, really? I definitely would have to check that out, Pagan. Yeah. Well, like I said, Treasure Island, that's where they would have the two. You had the pirate ship and everything, and then you had the British ship. And you had the pirate ship over here as you're looking at everything towards the front of from the street and everything. Pirate ship over here, and you would have the British ship come in from the side and pull along and everything. And then, of course, they get into the fight, and the British ship would sink, and that they would do that for the show, and then you watch it rise back up and go back out and over. Of course, everybody, the guys and everything on the ships, and everything, they'd be diving off and everything in the water. What's the one that's got the waterfalls that go back and forth and shoot way up? That'd be another one I'd like to see.
The fountain out front?
Yeah.
Shoot.
What hotel? It's a hotel that does that. That I wouldn't mind seeing.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Especially because they coordinate it to music and lights.
yeah.
And I think it's like every hour or something like that.
Bellagio. Glory, yeah, the Bellagio, yeah.
Doug, Laurie, and Pagan all got it at once.
Yep. Yeah, that's one I wouldn't mind going to. I know at Caesars, they actually had the living statues that would come alive.
And interact.
No, it wasn't interaction, but it was all pre-programmed.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they looked like statues and everything, but they were animatronics.
Yeah.
Damn bug wanting to bother me.
Well, I've seen people that dress. They've got outfits that are like stainless or spray painted to look like concrete and stuff like that, and they go out and do that. That's what I thought you were talking about.
No, these are actual animatronics that they're in one particular location, and I forget how often they would actually come alive and actually start moving. But that was something at Caesars. Yeah. That I can believe, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because the heat and everything out there in Vegas, yeah. Because when I went, I'm walking around, I got on long sleeve shirts, okay? And I still don't remember what hotel it was, but they actually had part of their sign and everything. It would show the time and temp. So one day I'm standing out there looking at it. I saw it said it was 1:19 in the afternoon. Looked at my watch. Oh yeah, it's 1:19 in the afternoon. Okay, how hot is it? I'm standing there looking and waiting. Then I realized, holy crap! At 1:19 in the afternoon, it's 119 degrees. Yeah, walking around. Like I said, I had on long sleeve shirt. And also had on the that George Strait straw hat.
And you had the boots and the jeans.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I bought all that for that trip in particular. And one shirt, I still got it. I don't know where it's at. I actually have a Brooks and Dunn poker shirt.
Ooh.
Yeah. No, we didn't go see the Hoover Dam. Damn it. Yeah. Because we were in Vegas for, was it 5 days, 4 nights? So we were checking out all of, what was it, the different hotels in that area. Of course, did not even know about the Gold and Silver Pawn Shop. I know it was probably around, but we didn't go there. But, yeah, we were, mainly for the attractions as far as, at the different hotels. Oh. Now, we did see it when we flew over it. Yeah, that was about the closest I got a chance to see the Hoover Dam and Lake Mead. Yeah. Because I know the pilot, they want them announcing, oh, by the way, right now, if you look out the window on whatever side it was, you'll be able to look out and see the Hoover Dam. That's about the closest I've been to it. Need to go out there and see if I can find that room that they have the um, Transformers. Yeah, see if any of the Transformers are out there. What was the ones that they had to battle all the time?
Decepticons.
Yeah, Decepticons. Yeah. I like the one part in the movie. Hey,
Yes,
Steven.
he's been
Yeah.
on
Still on here.
3 hours and 46 minutes.
Yep. But I like the part when they went out to the boneyard out there and wound up finding out about the SR-71 Blackbird was a Decepticon, was an ex-Decepticon. Yep.
I would believe it.
Yep. And that thing's been built how many decades ago?
Mm.
That was built, what, back in the 40s, 30s, 40s, something like that? Yeah, almost. It's almost a century old, something like that. Yeah.
SP?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't understand what you're saying there, Steven.
Oh, speaking about getting a new toolbox.
Oh. Yeah. I'm looking at it, and like I said, as far as, but after talking to that person there at Harbor Freight, it's like, oh, I may just wait until September, October, because that's when the new ones will be coming in. So I may wind up getting one of the older ones if they have it. And sweetie, didn't you say that once they get a new one in, they will sell displays?
It depends on corporate. They can. It depends on the if corporate will allow them to sell the displays, then they can. And it depends on the manager on how deep a discount you get.
Aha.
Some of them you only get a $50 to $100 break. It's on that type of item. Some of them, you could get $200-$300 if you were able to get the full 44 or 56 setup that they have on display as is. Roll it out the door and put it on a truck. You could get a heck of a discount, but that depends on the manager.
Well, I'd have to talk to the. I guess I might have to wait to see what the cashier does at the time.
Well, if I'm the cashier, I can't check you out.
You can always check me out.
Well, I'll check you out anyway, but I can't be the one to ring you up through the system.
I know, but if you get in good with the manager, which seems like she already likes you.
Yeah, because I know what I'm doing.
Right. Yeah, she was totally shocked on all that.
6 of one, half the other, Stephen.
Yeah.
He wants one because he will eventually need it, so get it now and get everything set up so he doesn't have to deal with it in 6 months to a year. You don't have to
Correct.
go play hunt and find.
Right. Because that's one thing I'm wanting to do, Stephen, is I'm wanting to expand my tool collection again. Because it's just been, okay, well, I don't have that, so let me go and I'll buy one. It's like, so if I don't have the ratcheting, like I know a while back when I was working on the bike, okay, when I was working on Blue Angel, putting on the shocks and everything, I didn't have a ratcheting 9/16 wrench. I went over to AutoZone. I bought a 9/16 ratcheting wrench, just one. I'd like to get the sets. Same way as the sockets and stuff like that, all the wrenches. And I've been doing that going to Harbor Freight. I just don't have everything organized the way I'd like to have it with the toolbox. Because I've got a Craftsman, I've got this U.S. General one drawer cart, but that's not going to be big enough to hold everything I want to get. That's why I'm looking at getting an actual bigger, better toolbox so I can actually buy all the different tools I need. Yeah, that's possible. Of course, I know Jeff and Jesse, they're out in Vegas right now. I think Jesse's fixing to be heading back to Montana. And then Jeff is going to be hanging around there's a couple of different conventions going to be going on out there in Vegas. So he's going to stick around for those. Don't know which ones. But yeah, that ought to be fun to watch on something like that. See him at a concrete foundation. That's quite hard.
Yeah. I don't think they're going that way, hun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Pagan's up there by Ed and Jay.
Jay?
Yeah, Jehu.
Oh. I didn't know he was up there.
Yeah.
Bye, Doug. Bye, Lori. I know Ed and Mark aren't very far apart.
Right, but they're in Ohio.
Uh-huh.
Right, but that's twisted.
You're talking techie Ed.
Right. The guy that thinks he's a HVAC tech.
See, for some reason, I thought he was out Northern California.
No, they are both in Chicago area, somewhere up in Chicago. Okay, so he's up by Pagan's up by Doug and Lori. Okay.
No, Doug and Lori are in PA. He's saying bye-bye.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I see that now.
Yeah, we need to say bye-bye too because one, I gotta get the last of my laundry out, and it's almost 11 o'clock. Of course, I'm not going to sort my laundry till in the morning.
Yeah. That's only an hour from now.
No, that's 6 hours from now when my alarm goes off.
Yeah, but in just over.
I know.
I know. Technicality.
Knee.
Yeah. All right. Hey, I appreciate everybody's been on here. Yeah, I know it's school night. Last school night of the week for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course, I got a lot to do still tomorrow. And got a whole bunch I got going on this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I got to get everything.
Go there.
Right.
Go there.
Right.
Oh, right. Make sure I'm at home, and then go here, go there.
Yeah. So Saturday is going to be.
I don't think he's in Illinois. Pagan
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. Pagan's in Illinois, not Ohio.
Yeah. Adios.
Yep.
Vaya con Dios, mi amigos.
Auf Wiedersehen. Ciao. Arrivederci. Sayonara.
Okay, sweetheart. I'm gonna go ahead and hop out of here and let you get all this stuff taken care of.
Yep.
And you can either call me in a few or call me in the morning.
Let me get everything put away, and I'll be giving you a ring dingy.
Okay. I'll
All
talk
right.
to you then, hon.
All right.
Bye,
See ya.
guys.
All right. Hey, everybody, I appreciate y'all popping in here, and hopefully y'all have had a good time. I know I have. I always have a good time when got friends over. Gives me something to do, someone to talk to. That way it's not as boring. Yep. So, hey, until next time, like I said, right now, give y'all, the ones that are still here, I am still working with the person that wants to be a sponsor on the channel. Still trying to still working out all the details and everything, and trying to get a time where I can do a live stream and have them come in and introduce themselves and everything, and let that way y'all know what is going to be happening. So hopefully everything works out good. So everybody, y'all have a good night, and until next time, I will see y'all later. And like I always say, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell, share, whatever. Y'all just be safe out there. Talk to y'all later.